Hi guys, and welcome to the Saudi Super Cup 2025 final. It's going to be a, absolute amazing day here. I feel that we can get this one over the line, regardless, of course, of the previous scores. But I do think we can get this one over the line. We can get it done, and we can finally celebrate, a trophy after, the King's Cup from so long ago. Hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, let's get started. So just switch over the scene here. Ronaldo's here. We got the Ballon d'Or as well. Welcome, Jones. Welcome, Nassr Chap. Welcome, Patrick as well on a different account. Hope you guys are all doing good. So here is going to be the starting lineup of today's game. So for Al Nassr, we have Bento in goal. We have Ayman Yahya as the left back. Inigo Martinez as the left centre back. We have Simikin as the right centre back. We have Nawaf Al Bushal at the right back. We have Brozovic and Khaibari in the midfield. We have Wesley as the left wing, João Felix as the cam, Kingsley Coman as the right wing, and Ronaldo as the striker. Honestly, interesting choice picking, Wesley as a starter. Didn't really, see the vision there, but, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens, of course. But yeah, that is a interesting starting lineup. Now we got, Al-Ali's lineup, and welcome Poke Skull to the stream. Hope you're doing good. So for Al-Ali, Mondi is the goalkeeper. We have Madrashi, Demiral, Ibanez, and Doms as the defense. We have Riyad Mahrez, Kessie, Milo, and Jeleno as the midfield. And we have Firas Al-Buraikon and Ivan Toney as the forwards. I do think that their team is, on paper, slightly stronger in terms of midfield. But yeah, we do seem to have a better, forward line. I would say, partially a better defense, but they've got better fullbacks. We're going to have to see, how we perform against their attacking, force as well, with Milo and Jeleno overlapping Tony coming into the center and stuff. We'll have to see what happens. It's been a while since you saw you. Last time you watched, I was in that friendly without Ronaldo. Oh, yes. Yeah, the SK St. Johan one. But, it's great to see you back here, Poke Skull. I'm glad that you're back. And the players are walking out. Let me just change the camera angle here as well. Gonna bring it down so I can, see you guys a little bit better when I'm commentating this one. There we go. Okay. So this one, honestly, I do think we can get this over the line, guys. Bad referee. Yeah, I know this is a very bad referee, by the way. This guy is the ref that gave Ronaldo the red card for elbowing Balehi. Also gave a yellow card against Al Tawoon when we won 4-1 for absolutely no reason, by the way. And yeah, this referee is atrocious, but I do think we can get it done here, guys. I do think this is one that, we've got quality. I think our team wants it more. I think we want it more than Al-Ali. We haven't had a trophy in so long. Yeah, I do think this is going to be the one. I think it's going to be today where we finally end the trophy drought after about 4 years, since that King's Cup. Technically, some people say it doesn't count as an official trophy. It is an official trophy. But, this one definitely does. So, we can silence the haters there. Yeah, if we see the referee in real life, his life's dead. Oh, my God. Okay. The players are now lining up here, and they are playing, of course, the Super Cup theme. I don't know if they play the national anthem as a Super Cup theme, just because I don't have sound. I haven't been watching these games with sound, but, they are lining up, getting their photos taken here, the players. This ref is so bad. Yes, this ref is terrible. I forgot his name as well. I don't know exactly what his name is, but I know he is so bad at refereeing. It's actually insane. Let's get, here, I'll try and find his name for you guys. His face is so evil looking. Yeah, this guy looks menacing. He looks like he's going to cause, trouble here. And also here is a walkout for you guys to see. Here, I'm going to put out the walkout so you can see this one. Just let me go and get the screen capture. If I go like that, I think, yes, this one. Okay, just setting up something for you guys here so you can actually see this little walkout here. Here's the player walkout. Hope you guys enjoy this one. So as you can see, referees there. I know it's not the best quality, but it's something. We also have the cup presenters there as well. I think we can get this one over the line. There's the ref. Fraud. Yeah, we're not going to let him bother us today, are we, guys? Smash like. He is not going to bother us anymore. So here we go. Here we go. Our players all running onto the field. Again, his name is... I'm not going to say that name just because I don't want to be offensive, but yeah, okay, sure. You guys can call him that. I'm not going to say, something bad to him, though. In terms of substitutes, I will tell us the substitutes here. So for us, we do have Angelo on the bench. We also have Ali Al-Hassan on the bench as well. I do think he's very good in terms of replacing maybe Brozovic. Or maybe we could even see, João Cancelo. Yeah, Felix replaced. Garib also on the bench there. I do think Garib will come on near the end. I do think he will. I think Garib's very quality. I think he's very good. And I'm glad that he's back, playing with the team. Especially, Pioli was not using him. I think that was a bad decision by Pioli. I think it was very bad. I think Garib is one of the best, in terms of ball manipulation skills for, Saudi talent. And I think that he really has a lot of potential, but, he was being very underutilized. And hi, Grim. Is that Grim? With the, the Diogo Jota memorial stuff there with the username. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, so in terms of Ahli's sub-bench, I do see, they may be bringing on Rashidi like last time. They bring him on. Also bringing on Ryan Hamid. I think that he will be, a good selection in the defense to, bolster that near the end, maybe if they're leading. Hopefully not. But yeah, I do think there's sort of the two key substitutes you can expect to, occur in this game. Maybe as well Muwalad coming on, to go in that midfield. You wanted to troll, but I didn't see you have to wait 14 days? Oh, I see. Okay. You got tensed about this final and you got stomach pain. Yeah, this is common, common final stuff. I'm shaking a little bit. I'm actually shaking a tiny bit. I really hope we can, get this one, guys. And we need as much support as you can, so make sure we support as much as we can on here. Hopefully the fans in the stadium can get it done with the support, making it feel like a hostile environment for these Ahli, players. And the thing is as well, like I heard they were crying before the game. Tony was like crying about stuff before the game, saying, they're the underdogs in this tournament or something. Well, first of all, you're absolutely not the underdogs. Qadsiya was the underdogs. But second of all, the fact that they had like worse facilities or something is like everyone's using the same facilities here. Like, if anything, blame your club for not getting a better facilities. Like that is on your club, not on the tournament hosts. But yeah, hopefully we can shush them up, make sure that they don't continue yapping and don't continue this form of winning a trophy, because they did of course win the AFC Champions League, and we haven't won anything. Your dream 10-0, Ronaldo 10 goals. That would be insane. That would be insane, by the way. Give you the Ballon d'Or. No. Ballon d'Or's going to stay here. This is, the good luck charm. Good luck charm, the Ballon d'Or. Mondi gives a thumbs up to the referee, and we should see play begin right now, guys. The Super Cup final is beginning here, and Ahli do take the kickoff. And it's going to be them trying to press upfield early with Jeleno. Kingsley Coman now just defending that nice and easy and sending the ball down the field. We are going to be pushing right, so we're going that way. Just think of the inversion, though. So technically, we're actually going that way. It's just that, my camera is inverted, so, wherever I point, it's the opposite. And they're pushing the other way, so, yeah. Of course, Jaisul as the coach for Ahli and Jorge Jesus as the coach for Al Nassr. I think Jorge Jesus is one of the best coaches in the, Saudi Pro League. I think he knows the league inside out. He knows how our players play. He's friends with Ronaldo. He selects our players carefully. He's friends with the, the higher-ups in the club as well. Semedo especially. And I think, this one can be a good season for us. I think that we can get maybe, the league even before going into the World Cup as well for Portugal, because that's going to be essential, getting a win going into the World Cup. You're an Etihad fan, so you're not choosing any team? No problem, Grim. No problem. If you're an Etihad fan, just, be neutral. I would assume you wouldn't pick, first of all, Ahli since they're the main rivals, but then Al Nassr absolutely, shackled you guys out of the tournament with 10 people. So, like, yeah, the disrespect's crazy. So let's see what happens here with Jorge Jesus' tactics. He was watching the previous game, by the way. He was watching it. He took notes. He showed video clips from the Ahli Qadsiya game. So we do kind of know, have an idea on how to break them down. This is Ayman Yahya pushing forward, trying to find a through pass to Wesley. Is intercepted by Madrashi. And when the second goal is offside. No, the second goal was not offside, by the way. That is insane saying that's offside. Inzaghi is better. He managed Inter. Yeah, but in terms of, knowing the league, though. He knows the league. Inzaghi does not know the league yet. He hasn't played any league matches. Jorge Jesus, definitely, the best manager in terms of knowing how the league's set up. He knows how to, defeat some of the lower teams, because I feel like the lower teams are always a trouble for Nassr. Now Hazem's back in the league as well, and I swear we struggled against them 2 years ago. Like we, for some reason, conceded to that team a ton. But yeah, I think that he can, help us out with those sorts of plays. Edouard Mondi just clearing the ball down the field. That's a nice little header by Martinez to clear. Kessie does intercept, and now it's going to be out on the right wing here with Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez trying to get past Ayman. Wesley drops back to help defend. Mahrez one dud shot. For some reason, our defense is being absolutely sent. And Bashal, nice little block and control away. Tony does not keep that nice control, and Wesley is pulled down. It's going to be a goal kick regardless. Hold on, your dad, send a message. Okay. That was a good defense, by the way, by us. That nice, clean defense. We packed up nicely there. We, sort of stopped them on their classic, switching sides, trying to go for the wingers to take shots and cut in. We did clean that up nice and easy. And, that's a big win so far in the game. Like, I know they were, doing something. First of all, why was there a VAR check? What the heck was that for? We actually checking VAR for nothing? That is, okay, that's insane. Well, we had a VAR check for absolutely no reason there, by the way. But now Bento is going to be taking the goal kick. Love that. Already the referee trying to, stamp some authority on this game. We already knew he would, pull stuff like this. We just can't make silly mistakes, because if we make like a silly foul mistake, easily it could become a red card against this guy, Yeah, Felix trying to clean up that Ayman Yahya failed pass. It is going to be, a push here. Nijo Martinez cleans back to Ayman, and he sends that now over to Wesley. CR7 presses better than Mbappe. Yeah, CR7 definitely has the best press. Also, Tottenham just scored to Man City, by the way, 1-0. That is crazy. In the Prem. That is insane. Just saw that scoreline pop up on my screen, and I'm like, what the heck? That's going to be a free kick here for Al Nassr. Brozovic is just going to let Inigo Martinez takes. So let's see what Inigo's going to do. He's being told by Ayman and Brozovic just to calm, We don't need to play out quickly. We need to just control the field. I feel like that's the play. And that's a deep cross by Martinez, trying to find the run of Coman, and catch by Mondi. And Mondi dives on the floor like an absolute fraud. Classic. Let me guess. Yellow card coming out, right? Yep. Let me guess. Is the referee going to pull out one? I swear, this is another... This is actually crazy. Why are these goalkeepers diving against us, by the way? If Coman gets a... What is this, bro? Inigo, no. It's Inigo. Yeah, because the G's silent. Why is this guy on the floor? Mondi, can you get up? Like, seriously, why are we having, dives here currently? Seriously, like, we've been in the game about 5 minutes. The goalkeeper's already diving, trying to get us a red card. It's actually crazy. The referee having a chat with Coman there. Shouldn't be a yellow or red. Should not. That would be disrespect if we got a red card from that. Like, yeah, that's an absolute disrespect if we got a red card. That is disrespectful. Okay. Let's just hope that the, we continue play from this a free kick or something for the goalkeeper. It doesn't really matter. It's in the box anyway. He's going to take the ball regardless. This Mondi, another Mondi, so bad. Yeah, they both are. Both are atrocious. Just get up off the ground. Why is he diving for so long? He's literally sitting there on the floor. What a baby. Okay, he's finally up. He's finally up. Drink your Evian water. Come on. Put the bottle away. Coman did all right there. Nothing you can do when the goalkeeper's, purposely trying to dive in your face. I mean, it is what it is. And there's the Saudi national team coach just looking on from the stands there. He is going to be, scouting some players here, Renard. Particularly, I think maybe Ayman. Firas will be one that he's probably looking for. Garib maybe when he comes on. Bushal as well. I think they will all be, there for the World Cup. Of course, this is World Cup year, so it is important that, the national team does get as many important players as possible on form for all national teams. Coman should pass there to Brozovic. That was a wrong pass from Coman, passing to Ronaldo. Kaibari does a little chip shot over to Ayman. Now to Wesley. Overlap there. It's going to be a throw-in for Al Nassr. And Iman does win the throw-in. Does a quick little throw there to absolutely no one. And that is going to be maybe a redo throw. I don't know. This referee kind of signals some weird stuff. So we have to kind of be, see what he's really going to pick up here. I think it's a redo throw, to be honest. Jorge Jesus is just heading back to his stand there. I think the referee was talking to Jorge Jesus, I think, because, yeah, it was a redo of play. And now he's coming over to talk to Anijo Martinez. Drop ball. Okay, what is happening? Okay, so we got, a throw in there. Then we got a redo throw in. Then we got a drop ball. Okay. All in about the matter of, less than 30 seconds. And hi, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know. I saw your, comment from earlier there. Iman. Come on, Iman. Find some space. Wesley. Back to Inigo Martinez. Now to Simakan. And Bouchal. Now to Al-Khaibari. Now he's going to pass to Yao Felix. And Felix is going to just pass that upfield. I like how Felix drops back. Koeman, Bouchal, Koeman again, Bouchal again. Okay, and now playing it forward. He's going to probably just try and find some space here, Bouchal. He does. Passes back to Simakan. We need to just, keep calm on possession. I don't think rush for, trying to find any breakaway chances just yet. Counter-attacking, I feel like will succeed better just because of the fact that these guys really do try and kick the ball down the field to, Tony, Mahrez, or Geleno. They really do rely on the running players. And we can't let them rely on those types of guys to run through our defense because that's what we're very weak against in, gameplay. I swear that's how we always concede. That was a worry for me at first, going up against this team. But I think, Jorge Jesus in the crowd yesterday, watching the clips, seeing how, Kodsia was conceding, definitely it can be a better situation for us now. That is a play on there against Koeman. Just he gets pushed off the ball there by Doms. He's now going to pass this forward. Doms, of course, from PSV Eindhoven. That's going to be a possible free kick here. Just a foul by Noaf Bouchal. You face against Barcelona and you won with Liverpool. Oh, W's, Patrick. Well done. Well done. Yeah, foul by Bouchal and Tony. Technically not actually a foul there. He does get all ball. And Tony sort of just, running into him. So, yeah, a little bit of a dive from Ololi. Complete ball tackle there from Bouchal. So, don't know what the referee actually called from that. Oh, he actually gave a throw-in. Well done, referee. You did a good job there. Geleno. He's going to take the throw-in here. I thought he at first signaled a foul. Maybe it got changed. Okay, good defense from Wesley. Just headering the ball away from Madrashi. Ronaldo is pressuring onto this one. And he lets Doms clear back to Inigo Martinez. Now over to Wesley again. And Wesley passes kind of to Ronaldo, but at the same time doesn't. Oh, you with Ajax. Okay, I see. I thought you meant with Liverpool because I saw Liv there, but maybe you meant like 1-0 or something. This is Mondi. Well, that's even more impressive. Ajax against Barca and winning. Like, that is insane. Okay, header from Iman, just clearing away from Mahrez, Neo Martinez, Kaibari, Brozovic, and now Koeman on the run. There's some pass back to Iman. He gives a nice chip shot over to Felix. Sort of a bad little jump there by, I think that was, who is that? I think Geleno back in the defense. Felix allowed to play on there. After winning the ball back, he takes the shot, and Mondi, brilliant save. By the way, that is a great save by Mondi. Brilliant save. That is literally keeping them in this currently at 0-0. Could have been 1-0 easily there. Felix, my God, that guy is insanely good. I'm not even joking. This guy's going crazy. I mean, a complete dive from Geleno, by the way. That is an insane dive. Literally just goes and falls back, no real pressure on you at all. You're sort of just standing there like a puppet, and, you get that. That is a foul on Simakan by Tony. Now, if you guys remember last time Simakan and Tony saw verse together, Simakan did get a red card, and he was robbed by a referee, where the red card, of course, was, meant to be cancelled because it was an offside play, but, it never got cancelled by the referee. He still gave a red card. So, yellow is coming out here. Yellow is coming out. Don't know who it's for. I would assume it was Tony just because he's right there, but, we'll have to see. Definitely there's a hostile situation between Simakan and Ivan Toney. So let's have a look. So Mondi gives a goal kick out. Simican goes, yeah, just elbowed in the face there by Ivan Toney, and then Toney falls on him. Yeah, clear yellow. No complaints there. Good referee decision. You won the Champions League with Ajax. Okay, that is insane as well, Patrick. Well done. Yeah, correct referee decision there. Martinez telling Toney he talks too much. Yellow card out there. You know, I mean, that's kind of what we got a red card for. I'm just putting it out there. Kind of what we got a red card for, but, you know, is what it is. Again, it's okay. Got the yellow out there for Toney. Now, he has to be careful, because I know, you know, emotions will get to him. 7 trophies last season. Sheesh. That is amazing. A lot of Portugal fans out there. A lot of Al Nassr fans out there in the crowd as well. A lot of Cristiano fans, particularly. And yeah, I do think that we have majority home support just because of, you know, the sheer pull of Cristiano pulls in that, you know, home crowd. Then the Nassr fans that did, you know, make their journey there. I would have made the journey. Unfortunately, you know, I can sort that out. But, you know, in the future, definitely will be something on my to-do list. Go to one of these games. But yeah, definitely big up the support, by the way. Well done. Bushal to absolutely no one. And that's going to be a throw-in for Ahli. Eurochelsen also supporting Al Nassr. W's. Yeah, the W's. Any Al Nassr supporter is a W Al Nassr supporter, you know. And Spurs, 2-0. 2-0 Spurs. Okay, wow. Against Man City. That is actually crazy. The only team, you know, Tottenham, you know, tries against. Literally, the only team they try against is Man City, I swear. Feel sorry for Trafford, by the way, because that just proves that he's going to, you know, probably not start a game in a while. Bushal. Now, Kessie, heavy touch there. Koeman cleans it up to Martinez. Brozovic. Khaibari. Good brilliant from Khaibari there, just skilling Kessie. Koeman. Khaibari gets absolutely shoved off the ball, pulls out a foul, and that is going to be a free kick. Khaibari, I gotta say, full on, you know, he's actually doing amazing in these games. Well done to Al Khaibari. I think he's been definitely, you know, he's gone back from how he was playing before under Pioli. He wasn't playing great. And under Jorge Jesus, suddenly a whole new player. Like, I'm not even joking. Genuinely a new player. This is so far offside, by the way. Yeah, very far offside. They still missed. They're missing tap-ins at this point now, Ahli. And that is going to be a offside free kick. Mahrez not able to finish that one. How are they winning against City but lose against PSG? Exactly, you know. Exactly. It's the Tottenham way. It is the Tottenham way. So let's see. Is this offside? Yeah, far offside. Like, not even close. Yeah, poor miss by Mahrez. Toney passes in. Yeah, should have been a finish. You had a bad dream today. In that dream, Al Nassr lost 1-3. And also to mention that your predictions are mostly solid, but you would still support Al Nassr. Well, hopefully, you know, we win. Currently, we're on a breakaway here with Wesley. Could take the shot. Passes in, just misses. Wesley, you need a pass. You need to pass, please. Oh, my God. If only Wesley could actually, you know, pass the ball, we would actually be in the lead currently, because that wasn't offside. It was not offside. You know, Monty and the defense were tested there for Ahli. Could have been one up. It is not offside. Brozovic, insane pass, by the way. Wesley needed to cut in. I mean, he took the shot. It's a very bad shot. Angelo should have been starting this game, I gotta say. Angelo would have finished that. And where to watch? Indu again, same as last time. THAMANYA is the way to watch, or DAZN. DAZN for people that aren't in Saudi, and THAMANYA for people in Saudi. They're the only places to watch. And also, welcome to the stream. And also, welcome to the stream, Batman. Forgot to say. Hope you're doing good. That was a bad miss. Very bad miss there. And it's the throw-in now for Al Nassr, I think. Jeleno might have just kicked that one out. No problem, Indu. No problem. Bushal, yeah, is going to take the throw-in here. Where's Otavio? Left wing Felix, right wing Cam Otavio. Otavio's been sold. Jones, he's been sold. We are buying a DM with, you know, the money that we will get from Otavio and Laporte. That is the plan. But yeah, Laporte, Otavio both being sold. Also, just the fact that Otavio very injury prone. Like, I know he's very good, but he is very injury prone. We can't have injuries this season. You know, we need to push for a title. We need to get the SPL. Khaibari just fouled there again. It's going to be another free kick for Al Nassr. Good job, Khaibari. Well done. Honestly, so far, my man of the match is Al Khaibari. You know, it's only been, what, how long? 17 minutes? Man of the match. He is literally, you know, locking in for the team right now. He's actually doing good, performing where he needs to, you know, holding up the ball as a, you know, DM. Maybe we don't need a DM. Maybe we just need Khaibari on form here. No, we still do need one, you know, because our bench is kind of weak. Wesley does a nice skill there. He's going to bring this through. Wesley is good at skills, I will say that. He is fouled, and the referee says, play on. Angelo's a better rating the season overall against Wesley. He should have started. Yeah, I do expect of, you know, Jorge Jesus to play Angelo, but, you know, he went for Wesley here. I think it's just the fact that Wesley really frustrates the opponent, more so than Angelo. I think he's more of a frustrating player to play against. You know, he knows how to time waste and stuff, so I feel like, you know, he definitely is, in that sense, a reason why we picked him. But, again, Angelo should be starting. We were being 2-0 up. Yeah, we should have been 2-0 up, but we have missed. Yeah, we missed a couple of chances, indeed. Okay, this is going to be a throw-in for Iman, just outside the box. Ronaldo coming short. Does a deep throw there, Iman. And, yeah, Felix goes for the shot, just saved by Mondi. It's going to be a corner here. Oh, my goodness. Felix is crazy. This guy is actually crazy. Wow. Felix is actually insanely good. What a throw by Iman, by the way. Just the bounce to get over Ibanez's head. Felix gets the shot for the corner. Crazy shot right there. This guy is actually going mad. Brozovic. Now, we can score from set pieces. They did concede to a set piece from Kodsia. Brozovic passes it into Iman. Back to Brozovic. Cross. It's a low cross. Not great. Should have been a high cross there, Brozo. Your first mistake of the game. Mondi's locking in. That's why. Felix left us for this masterclass. Yeah, he's actually going for, you know, masterclasses now in Al Nassr after, you know, dropping out Chelsea. It's not even the fact that it's easier opponents, because it's not really. Like, I mean, this team is actually pretty strong. I would say one of the stronger Pro League teams. It's the fact that he's like new face, new person. Like, I know they're not the best of opponents, like, you know, in terms of quality, they're not up there with Premier League quality, but still, like, he's actually dropping, you know, absolute gold on the field here. And Iman, let's see what you can do. Yeah, nice pass by Iman to Wesley. And he's going to send that long there to the run of Coman. That's a good run. Coman now getting ready to maybe pass this one in. Colin Kingsley, pass to Brozo. Brozo's going to do a horrendous pass there. Don't know what you're doing. I think he's asleep. Bashal, cross, Ronaldo header, and just missing. Going out into the left wing. That's going to be cleared away by Madrashi. And now we're back with the ball. We're literally getting all the possession here. Wesley is trash. Yeah, Wesley is absolutely not, you know, it's not it today. Wesley needs to, you know, come off halftime. If he scores, I might say something different. But currently, he's a bit of a ball hog for me. He's been all right. He's not been the best, though. I do think Angelo would have been a better option once again. Maybe Garib even. Garib as a starting player would have been, you know, interesting to see. So I feel like Garib always locking in for the team. Coman. Yeah, Felix has 3 goals and 2 assists in the last 2 games, which is pretty impressive for him. Yeah, it's very good. He really is doing a good job, yeah, Felix. There he kind of made a mistake. Coman, now to Iman. It's all good. We still have possession. All that matters. Now Coman. Coman's actually doing good as well. He might go for the shot. It's a low driven. I think Mondi saved it. It's going to be a corner. Oh my goodness. We're actually, you know, we're performing. We're playing like a team. I haven't seen this in so long. I can't believe this. Yeah, good shot by... Oh, there was not a corner there, by the way. Unless... Oh, deflection. Okay. I was going to say, I thought Mondi might have, you know, not saved that one. But yeah, it was definitely a deflection out for a corner. And Brozo's going to take this one. Low driven over to Bashal. He might pass that back into Brozovic. Here we go. Brozo does a dud cross. Passes that one into Wesley. Little chip to Coman. Header. Oh, just missing the header from Ronaldo. Bicycle kick. Mondi catches. Oh, it was an on-target bicy as well. That could have been a bicycle kick in the final. Oh my goodness, that would have been so good, guys. He literally bicycle kicks the ball. Just missing. Oh my goodness. Now, that is what you'll love to see from Cristiano. It's still doing that 40. Coman passes it in, misses the header. There's a high touch there. Goes for the bicy. Yeah, it's just unlucky there from Ronaldo. And good pass in by Jeleno there to find Firas, saved by Bento. Nice save. And now Brozovic is going to try and clear this one. It is offside again. So, our team's doing good. Our team's doing very good, guys. I'm not going to jinx it, but they are actually, performing. I'm excited. If we're doing this in the league, regardless of what the score is here, if we're doing this in the league, then, we deserve something. We deserve something. We're actually playing well. And am I playing Roblox? No, I'm, watching this match. And afterwards, I've got my own football training. Patrick, so yeah, none today. Simikan. And Simikan passing over to Khaibari. Again, playing that false centre-back position. Now to Martinez. CR7 not serious. Why is he doing these things in a final? I do think he is serious. I mean, that is, a good bicycle kick there. He's, showing stats at 40 like that, On-target bicycle kick. Unfortunately, just doesn't make it in. That is crazy, though. That was actually a good play. Yeah, unfortunately, Mondi could catch that. If only it went, more to the right. That would have been cool. Tony's eyes, as soon as he saw the bicycle kick, his eyes just fully opened up off his head. Almost a tackle there from Brozovic. Going to be an all because Wesley is the most rated player in SofaScore, which is more accurate than FootMob. That is, okay, that's kind of crazy. Wesley getting, a high rating. I mean, I can understand it. He has taken the most shots in the game, all of his shots on target, but the problem is that it's just the fact that he's not, passing. It's an eye test thing more so than a stat thing. It's the eye test, and you can tell that he's just very, individualistic. Now, it's not a problem in the sense of, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, definitely I prefer a player who passes as a team player, than just trying to, score for himself. Bashal, though he has been improving. He's improved drastically, guys. Like, compared to last season, he's definitely improved a lot. And I'm happy for him in that sense. He has definitely, started to mold a little bit more into that, type of player. Khaibari, imagine 9+8 winner by CR7. CR7 scores bicycle kick 90+8. That would be insane. That would be the best, thing for the Super Cup. Genuinely legendary moment there. All-time moment for Ronaldo. Winning the second trophy after 4 years of a trophy drought. Bicycle kick, still the main player in the team at 40 years old. Good little lob pass there by Simikan to Bushal. And Bushal's going to try and run in there, but it is going to be a corner. Another corner for Nassr. Let's go. Let's go. Jeleno is clearing up that. Our team is actually locking in for attacks here, though. Good transitionary play. Jesus definitely analysed that game. He did analyse that one well. Because we are playing, to our strengths. Al Nassr had 37% possession against Al Ittihad, but they have 72% right now. Yeah. We were playing counter-attack against Al Ittihad, I feel like. Here we're definitely playing, controlled gameplay. We're playing controlled gameplay, which is good. We need that against this team because they play counter-attack. Ronaldo 0-1 goals today. Yeah, hopefully. I do think he'll get one goal. Hopefully he does. That would be, great. But yeah, I don't think more than one because I think it's going to be a team effort today. Here we go. Cross coming in. It looks like Brozo's going to maybe do a deep cross this time. Yep, deep cross from Brozovic. And Simikan, little header there. Catch by Mondi. Wesley didn't touch that because it was going to be offside. Ronaldo scored brace today. Okay, more optimism there. I mean, we love the optimism. Coman trying to pressure. Dom's now trying to bring this out of Olali's defense. I haven't said the Olali players' names in so long, by the way, because they've literally not touched the ball. Cassie. Besides the fouls that they've done. Doms. Possible run from Fieras on the left wing. Does not receive the pass. Horrendous pass from Doms. Just giving us the ball for free. Inigo Martinez. Trying to find Ronaldo. And Mondi catches a header back from Ibanez. If 0 goals and haters will say ghosted. Yeah, but we can already tell he's not really ghosting here. He is asserting his authority on the game. Olali goalkeeper is pretty good. Yeah, Mondi, of course, won the Champions League with Chelsea. He is definitely, playing good today. I haven't seen him play, have a very good game in a while, but he is having a very good one today. He is locking in for his team as the captain, he needs to, show up for Olali. Cross, this could be a chance for Olali. First chance of the game, just about. That's not offside, and Fieras does not touch the ball. Mondi is insane. Man thinks he's prime Casillas. Exactly. He's actually going crazy. So, yeah, good cross by Mahrez. Trying to find Ferraz. But, yeah, Bushal, nice tight marking there. Doesn't let him get the ball. Mondi is better than Bento. In terms of form, coming up to the game, I think Bento's been slightly better in terms of form, but Mondi in this game so far is way better. Because first of all, Bento hasn't really had to do anything, but second of all, Mondi has been putting on dropping a masterclass at the moment. I mean, he's got a 7 rating in FootMob. I don't really go off FootMob ratings. I'm more going the eye test. But yeah, he's definitely got sort of a high rating for a goalkeeper early on in a game, Usually they don't give a high rating for a goalkeeper until full time. Simakan. Kaibari. Yeah, just control possession, boys. We don't need to really push here. Yeah, Felix. Now over to Wesley. Back to Yao Felix. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we do, Sherry. Hopefully we do. And to be honest, currently we're looking like the better side. Now, I'm not going to jinx it, but we are currently looking like that. Just based off what I'm seeing here. We have had more attacks. We've had, more possession. They haven't really had an attack, to be honest. That was their first attack like a minute ago. Mondi's been dropping an absolute masterclass currently against us, so we've been kind of unlucky in that sense. If Ahli score first, then they'll park the bus. The manager told me he called you 4 hours ago. Okay, I mean, I can kind of believe that, to be honest. Not the fact that he called you, but the fact that you'll park the bus if they score, because we're currently dominating. It makes sense for them to really, not try and press afterwards. Maybe go for a counter-attack for the second goal. Very counter-attacking gameplay from them. Nice defense from Ayman, by the way. Brilliant win off Madrashi. He just kicks that out off himself, and it's going to be a goal kick here. Defense locking in. Wesley. I think Otavio should have started because he is almost as good as Brozovic. Yeah, unfortunately, though, of course, Otavio is, being sold. So, yeah, it's unlikely he's going to play for us anymore. I don't think it's going to be the case. I think we are, selling him after the Super Cup. But, yeah, definitely he would have been a good option. He would have been a good option. But, yeah, it's just unfortunate that he's not playing. I would have actually played Otavio instead of Wesley, We've done it. Otavio, can find some passes. He can play left wing too. Even you can play Ronaldo left wing. You can play, maybe Coman right wing. Otavio as that Cam/Bellingham sort of striker position, if anything. Currently, Al Nassr is greater than Real Madrid. Don't know about that one. I mean, based on the last game, Real Madrid, were versing a Park the Bus team, but, Al Nassr currently going crazy from that last game. All-time, definitely Real Madrid, but, current form. That Real Madrid game, by the way, that last Real Madrid game was an absolute ball fest. I'm not even joking. I actually found difficulty in commentating that one because it was just so... Yeah, I had more fun talking with you guys, I gotta be honest. I did have more fun talking with you guys. It was not the best game to commentate. Really was, not great. Carlo's greater than Ancelotti. I was talking about current from last game. Yeah, last game. This game's exciting. I guess maybe it's because it's a cup final, but, it is exciting. Water break currently happening as well at the stadium. Also, my air conditioning on? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Had to turn that on, and I just need to turn up the fan because it is so cold, by the way. It's so hot. Genuinely, I'm like boiling in here. And currently, Ronaldo's greater than Vinny, greater than Rodrigo, greater than Mbappe. Yeah, sure. Al Nassr is greater than Real Madrid. Is diabolical. Yeah. Hopefully this water break does end soon because I just want to get back in action here. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, my goodness. So hot. Okay, the coach for Ahli is talking with the players here. Hopefully he can, for Ahli fans, maybe find some way to breaking down the Al Nassr defense. For Al Nassr, let's just hope that he doesn't have any strategies and hopefully he just continues to play how he's playing because, they're going to concede eventually. They are going to concede eventually here. The meaning of diabolik biology. The brilliant saves by Mondi so far as well. Just they're showing the replay here of Mondi's saves here. Insane. He's been, currently the best player. Palmer's greater than Enzo. Agree. Currently, I do think so. I think Cole Palmer is one of those players that is, a generational player. I think he's got a lot of injuries. He's got a lot of injury problems. But when he's playing, he controls the game. He literally is the main guy. There's no doubt about when Cole Palmer's playing, you don't really lose. You don't. And that's what you kind of find with him in Chelsea is like that, that centerpiece of the current era of Chelsea. And now with Esteval playing as well, and João Pedro, I think it's going to be, a brilliant season for Chelsea, maybe pushing for that, Premier League. Mbappe out, Ronaldo in Real Madrid. Mbappe is penalty merchant, Vinny and Rodrigo, and Haaland better. I would disagree that Mbappe is worse than Vinny. I think Mbappe is better than Vinny and Rodrigo. Personal take. Just because, Mbappe is the penalty taker, so, technically you could say Ronaldo is a penalty merchant because he is the designated penalty taker for Al Nassr, but, I do think Mbappe is better. It's just that he's out of position. He's playing, he's playing striker, and he should be playing left wing. Vinny is the go to football. That is crazy. Sure. I love Vinny. He actually plays in my FC25 team, so I need. Does Vinny have a footies card, by the way? I've genuinely forgotten. I got his team of the season, team of the year card. I don't think I have a footies card if I've seen one. You want Vinny to be the best? You want Vinny to come to your home and be your brother? You have no siblings. Okay, that's a big wish. Hopefully, it can. One day you can meet Vinny Jones. I mean, I wish all the best for you to meet Vinny in the future. By the way, they just won a free kick here. Ahli, Jorge Jesus just telling the players where to position themselves for this free kick. Riyad Mahrez will be taking it. The play has continued as well. Okay, come on. Let's not concede to a free kick. Let's not do that. Mbappe right now is better than Ronaldo, and also to mention that you're a Ronaldo fan. If Mbappe is in Saudi Pro League, cross from the free kick, and just a mistouch from Firas. Another cross defense, nice. Brilliant defense there. That is good defense. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner. Goal? There's no goal. That was a good defense from our team. Unless you're talking out from the corner, there's no way we concede from the corner. Like, first of all, how am I behind? If they score, genuinely, that's insane. If I'm behind by, like, how? Okay, Mahrez is going to take. Throw. You're watching as a Messi fan? I mean, no problem. There's a deep cross. Firas goes for a header. No way they might actually. No. Defense. Why are you guys saying goal? There's no goal. Free kick. I don't know if you guys troll and there's no goal. Okay. This is going to be a free kick here for Al Nassr. And Felix is going to be defending. Referee in this game is better than last, at least. Yeah. Last referee, I'll say the last referee is a bad referee. He's very bad. This referee is also bad, but, not as bad. So we got, different levels of bad. Yeah. This guy's doing decent in this game, though. I gotta say, props to him. He's actually, deciding to, not put his biases towards Al Hilal at the present. Now it's going to be João Felix. As of now, 2-1 or 1-2 or 1-0 or 1-0 the other way. Yeah, definitely I can't see a high-scoring game in this one. It doesn't seem like one that would be high-scoring. Koeman gives it away. Doms is going to just give it back to Bushal. Thank you, Doms. Okay, this is now Bushal, Brozovic, Khaibari. Look at this control from Khaibari. Like, just absolutely dominating on the field. Now to Martinez, Ayman, Ronaldo, Khaibari, Simakan. This is good play from us. This is a good play. Okay, João Felix dropping deep as well. I like how João Felix drops very deep into the, the field. He really does open himself up a lot. Brozo. Now out to Koeman. Little one-touch pass trying to find overlapping Bushal. Some defense from Nassr trying to stop Kessie from pushing the ball up the field. And good defense from Bushal. And now that's going to be João Felix. Little chip over there to Koeman on the run. Koeman goes for a touch, just misfires it. Ibanez does win it. Hansi Flick to Al Nassr. Then we can score minimum 5 goals per match. You want minimum 4 goals per match? That would be crazy if Hansi Flick ever joined. That would be, amazing wins from us. Ronaldo control. Pass back to Brozo, and there's just sort of a mistouch in the box. There's actually a play on here. It wasn't offside. I did think that Ronaldo play was initially offside, but it wasn't. Once again, now trying to use wings here, Ahli to push upfield. This is going to be Ferraz. Now passing into the midfield, and losing the ball to Brozo. He does a good tackle on Mahrez, but, you know, they do win it back here. So now Tony. What's Ivan Tony going to do? He just passes that into Cassie. Good defense from Khaibari and Bushal. And Bushal and Khaibari do get rid of that one. Khaibari passing it to Koeman. Brozovic trying to get rid of it. And he gives it away. It's now going to be with Mahrez. Simikin going for the tackle. He does do a push there. Mahrez very divey. That is a big dive from Mahrez, by the way. Crazy dive there. And now Ayman powering down to Ronaldo. Ronaldo in the middle of the field there. Passes to Ayman in the box. Ayman still with the ball. Gives a cross. There's a handball. Could be a penalty here. Penalty given. Let's go. We have a penalty, guys. Oh, my goodness. That was a clear handball. Oh, my goodness. We can now get it up. Okay. Please. Please. Come on. I hope we score the pen. I hope we score the pen. Now, this is good. If we get a penalty here, that is good. The referee will check it, of course, in the VAR just to make sure. It's definitely a handball. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, absolute handball. Literally, his hands are like that. Haters will say Penaldo. Yeah, I know they're going to say Penaldo. Who cares? Who cares? It's a goal. We're going to win a cup. Who cares if what the haters say? You know. And bye, Patrick. Thanks for tuning in this far. There's a yellow card coming out to someone as well for complaining. Definitely a penalty here. So, you know, you can't complain about that one, guys. Yeah, you know that's the type of Messi fans I like. So, thanks, Jones. You know, you really are one to, you know, like, you know, absolute guy. Legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, this is going to be a just talk here on Ibanez. Definitely it's a penalty, so I don't know what these, you know, Ahli players are complaining about. Like, we can chill. We can chill. It's a penalty for sure. Jorge Jesus is telling the referee here it's, you know, clear. Yeah, penalty given. Pen given. Brilliant play from Ayman. Yeah, amazing play from Ayman there to set up. And Mondi trying to move the ball here and stand on the spot. Get in the goal, Mondi. What are you doing? Khaibari is protecting the spot and the ball here. He's standing on it, so none of them can kick the spot because they're going to try and play dirty here. Good job, Khaibari. And Martinez standing on there as well. And now Bushal standing. We got 3 guys standing on the spot to stop these, you know, fools from kicking the spot out to make it look bad. Yeah. Don't leave the spot. Don't leave the spot, guys. Mondi is definitely trying to, you know, damage it. He's trying to make us miss the pen. Good job, Khaibari. Everyone W Khaibari in the chat. He's actually, you know, doing team play right here. Standing on that spot, you know, preventing this guy from, you know, damaging it. Bushal now marking it. Now Ronaldo's going to get ready to take. Please, Ronaldo, score. What's he doing? He's trying to kick the spot. So you know where the white dot is? He's trying to dig his boot into it to make like a crevice there. So the ball won't leave well. So yeah, definitely that's good from our players that they're standing on that to stop him from doing that because he is trying to play dirty here. They are playing dirty, Ahli. Kyle Ronaldo, don't change your lineup now. Mondi's actually good at saving pens. So, you know, yeah, he thinks he's him. He's actually good at saving pens. So let's not, you know, let's just hope he scores here, Ronaldo. Come on, please. If he doesn't, still 0-0. If he doesn't, still 0-0. If he does, it's 1-0. That's a lifeline right there. Lifeline goal to help with in case we concede. Come on. Please. Please, Ronaldo. Let's go. Please. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Easy goal. Easy goal. So that's a goal in the Super Cup final. Cristiano, let's go. That's a pen. It doesn't matter. Who cares? 1-0. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. He's so happy. Everyone's so happy here because we're actually going to do it. I can feel it. Let's go. So let's go. Easy goal. Yes, you said easy goal. It's an easy goal. You know, Mondi, not a chance to stop that. Not even a chance there. That is a goal that is deserved. Look at them trying to dig the spot out, like, you know, trying to ruin our moment. And, you know, you take that, Ahli. And, yeah, clear handball. Madrashi just like that in the handball. And then, you know, Mondi just no chance in saving a Ronaldo. Panenka, basically a Panenka, like just straight down the middle. You know, it's not Panenka. It's, you know, straight down the middle. Should have done a Panenka. Should have done one. Let's go. We're going to win the Super Cup final. We're going to win it. Simakin just talking with Ronaldo. We need to score on-field goals now. That's what we do need to score, you know, to secure. If we get 2 goals before halftime, dub secured. Is he crying? I'm not really. I don't think he's crying. I think it's just, you know, it's emotions. Emotions, you know. First time in 4 years we can win a trophy finally. Second trophy for Ronaldo Al Nassr. I know, King's Cup, and now we can back it up with the Super Cup. I hope we get it through, guys. I said I felt it. I felt, you know, something today. I did feel something. You know, it felt special. Goal kick for Al Nassr. We are actually locking in. They're sort of panicking a little bit. They are panicking a tiny bit here. They are panicking. They're just booting the ball down the field now. Already trying to revert to panic passing, you know, trying to get a goal back as quick as possible. All we have to hope is Bento doesn't, you know, mess up. Because sometimes he does mess up. And, you know, we have to just hope that that's not the case today. Now, Bento, just lock in. Just, you know, perform nicely. Just do some nice goal kicks down the field. All you have to do is just pass down the field. And, you know, just lock in for the defense. Hopefully the defense can save you from having to, you know, parry away. 949 goals, 258 assists, Ronaldo current career stats. Let's go. Yeah, because these ones do count. These are official career stats, by the way, not like the friendlies. This is a, you know, FIFA trophy, so it does count. Simakin kind of should have passed back there to Bento. That was a bad play there. He really, you know, didn't look to the right. I think he was just looking to clear down the field, but it doesn't matter. A lolly throw in. We got a lifeline now. The goal is a lifeline. It's a lifeline, so, you know. Also, by the way, Jeleno cleaning the ball off on the reporter's jacket there. He's going to throw this one deep as well. This guy does throw them in the box, so we have to be careful. Here we go. Jeleno, deep throw. Easy clearance. Yeah, easy clearance there. That's a foul on João Felix, by the way. They didn't play it. They're actually playing on here. Hopefully they don't get... That's a goal for them. They scored. And it's offside. Get relegated. Get your stupid goal relegated, Tony. You're offside, bro. And you fouled our player too. That's not a goal. It's not a goal. Let's remove that. There we go. It's not a goal. Don't worry, guys. Not a goal. There's a foul on João Felix, and it's offside. Yeah, complete foul on João Felix there. Tony is so far offside. It's actually insane. Yeah, he is so far offside. That is crazy. Offside poacher right there. Thought he was him. Yeah, he thought he was him. He started smiling. He was going to try and hit the gritty as soon as he saw that one. He's actually talking to the linesman. You are so far offside. He's saying that he did that blind. Nah, you know, did not do that blind there. Linesman, good job. Good job, linesman. Actually doing, you know, a good game today. Pele numbers. Yeah. Referee is checking here. Don't know what he's checking for. I think there was a foul, though, on João Felix, by the way. There was a foul on João Felix. 5 additional minutes. Checking disallowed goal. It is offside. Don't know why they're checking it. It was very clearly offside. There's no, you know, chance of it being onside. And you scored? Jones, you scored? Okay, well done. This should be disallowed. 5 additional minutes. I mean, you know, I don't know what the 5 additional minutes are for exactly. I mean, there was not really much. There was just the, you know, the pen check, which lasts about, you know, 2 minutes. This guy, of course, bad referee, so we have to see what he does. Let's hope that he actually, you know, starts to play properly. It's definitely offside, though, from, you know, that angle. You scored 1,400 goals in 4 years. Okay, wow. Wow. If current friendly goals counted, yeah, exactly, 1,090, but 1,400 goals in 4 years. That is crazy, Jones, by the way. Well done. And... hello, welcome back, Ayana. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And, yeah, you watched the previous stream, I remember. Currently 1-0, and the goal is disallowed for offside. Yeah. Tony, stop complaining. It was so easily offside. Like, I'm not even joking. Most obvious offside of all time. Can't believe they took, like, 4 minutes to check that as well. Why are they checking so long? I have no idea. It was so clearly offside. It's actually crazy. I think they were literally trying to find anything to account that goal. Remember, this referee Might be playing good on the inside, but we know that he's, a Halal supporter, in reality, he is one. His son literally goes to Al Hilal matches, wears Al Hilal shirt. I'm sure that reflects onto himself. Scored 104 goals in one match. You're saying the truth. Scores 104-7. Okay, crazy. That is actually insane. You must be the GOAT. You play every match 2.5 hours. Okay, wow. Just a check by the referee here. Don't know what they're exactly checking. Play on the ground here, I think. Don't know. You score... All jokes and you scored 105 goals in one match. 105-0. Let's see what happens here. What has actually happened here? Why are they pausing the game? Let's see. Oh, Simikin booted the ball at the coach's face. Okay. He booted the ball at Ahli manager's face. Okay. And no wonder you guys are laughing. No wonder you guys... What is that? That is the goofiest thing I've seen of all time. He's actually injured. He's getting medical check. He's getting medical check. He's actually getting a medical check from the medics here. What the heck is going on? Why? Why is the ref... Like, what is this ref check, by the way? That is crazy. Yeah, first of all, what was that offside? Why was that offside like 10 minutes? Look how far Tony is offside, by the way. And then second of all, why is the Ahli manager getting, like, checked up with the ref or something? You got the ball hitting your face. So what? Get back up and keep managing. You're not on the field. Bro, stand behind manager line. You won't get injured. Exactly. He's standing on the field. He's basically on the field. What is going on in this? This game's going weird. Like, I don't even know what's going on. He's actually, Why are you on the field, bro? Yeah, sit back down on your chair. Sit back down. Tie your shoelace. Manager hasn't seen Jim in a while. Exactly. Exactly. What the heck is this? This is the most goofy scene I've ever seen. Okay, Jeleno's going to take the throw in here. They're throwing regardless. Okay, he's coming back out of the manager line here. The Ahli manager already hasn't learned his lesson. He's been, concussed, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. This is Mondi. Time to retire. Yeah, coach needs to retire. He's, getting... If you're getting concussed from that, you need to maybe check the doctors or something. Like, what the heck? Absolute dummy. He's been wearing the same shirt for 4 years. Yeah, he is. He hasn't actually changed his shirt either. Yeah, good point. Good point. I haven't seen that guy in a different costume, since his whole time managing. And Mondi, deep kick. Just trying to find Cassie. Finds Ferras instead. Coman, little chip pass over to Yao Felix. I think that was sort of a misread thing there. That's a push, and it's going to be a throw in here for Ahli. Tony does do some nice clean-up play there. Man hasn't showered longer than Discord mods. Why? Okay. Coach trying to get a penalty. I know, he's trying to get a penalty. He was literally dived on the field, trying to get a red card for Simikin. I guarantee it was some sort of, card play, something yellow, red. Like, what's he trying to do there? Madrashi, now to Mahrez. Good defense by us, by the way. We are doing good. You're doing homework while watching this? Hopefully, this game doesn't distract too much, because so far it's so goofy. What the heck? Jeleno back to Ibanez. Now to, who's that? Milo. Now to Doms. Bro thinks he's Neymar. Exactly. I mean, it would have been funnier if he did, completely dive on the floor or something stupid. Cassie, goal. It's a goal. Okay, he actually did score there. Okay, they scored right before halftime. Not the, best thing. It's okay. We're 1-1. We're 1-1. It's 1-1. We're still, we still got our goal before, so, we're safe up. Look at them celebrating like they won. Celebrating literally like they won the game. That is crazy. It's literally halftime, my guys, and you equalized. Okay, so, I mean, we need to pick up for the second half. We have been dominating them. That was bad defense by us then. There was one of the rare cases in this game. Actually, the ball looked like it went out, by the way. Imagine if the ball went out. That would be crazy if we actually called that as an out ball. Yeah, it's a good shot by Kessie, though. Feel Al Nassr will lose? Nah, keep up the positive hopes. Keep up the positive hopes. Yeah, bad defense by Simikin. He actually does deflect it there. It should have been maybe a little bit of a stronger tackle. Why is he celebrating the referee's face, by the way? That should be a yellow card there for the coach. Okay, doesn't matter. It's 1-1. Is what it is. Is what it is. We can still pick up second half. Okay, here we go. Second half. Referee will probably call halftime any second now. There we go. Halftime called. He gave us no time to play on from that kickoff. But, we still get the second half kickoff, which is good. So there we go. Halftime. I got to say, we played well up until that goal. We played very well up until that goal. We literally were perfect in the attack, perfect in the defense. They were literally having to park the bus against us in the whole first half, basically. Unfortunately, we conceded. I would like to go on to the half 1-0. But, I did say we need a 2-goal cushion against these guys to really, ensure that we, get this one. This might go to pens. Yeah, it might. It might go to pens, actually. Yeah, funny moment there with the coach. Don't know why he got it actually celebrating the ref's face, by the way, and, didn't get anything from that. But, yeah, deflection from Simican. Unfortunate. Goal conceded. We did get a penalty. There was definitely a penalty. You got a goal from that. Let's take a look at the stats for halftime here. Same thing against Al Ittihad, 1-1 at halftime, full-time 2-1. Yeah, so, I think our team does good from the manager talks. I feel like Jesus has always a strat, he always implements something. So here's our stats, 63% ball possession to their 37%, 7 shots, 3 on target, 3 big chances, 2 big chances missed. Them, 2 shots, 1 on target. They've literally had 1 target shot, 1 goal. We've had 7 shots in total in the whole game so far. 155 passes from us, 82% accuracy. Them, 85 passes, 78% accuracy. We're way better. We're better in every stat. 3 fouls committed. They've committed 7. And 3 corners. They've had 0 corners. We're better in every single stat compared to them, except for, big chances missed. But that's because they've had 0 big chances. We've had 3 and we've missed 2. So, yeah. I mean, we're definitely the better team on paper by far. It's not even, a comparison. But we just need to, finish our chances. We should be getting it through. If we sub on Angelo instead of Wesley, I do think the changes should be as follows. So Wesley come off, bring on Angelo, I think, as well. Maybe in, the 60th, 70th minute, maybe 70th, more likely. Bring on Ali Al-Hassan in CDM instead of Brozo. And then I think bring on, instead of Coleman, Garib. I think we'll see how he goes. Use SofaScore is more accurate than FootMob. I'm not talking about player ratings, so I'm talking about stat comparisons. The stats are, I'm pretty sure, pretty accurate. I think they're just slightly off by, based on a time latency. But yeah, I don't look at ratings for players, to be honest. I mean, it's the ratings for players, I feel like it just really undermine actually what you see in the game, I feel like. This is bad. I don't think it's that bad. We are dominating them. It's not even really close in terms of the domination. But yeah, it's unfortunate we conceded, 10 seconds before the half. That is real unfortunate. It would have been better going to the second half with a 1-goal lead, but, I feel like Jorge Jesus is that type of manager. He can, change up the gameplay. He can bring on players that we need. He can really, analyze the game at the halftime. He's been watching the game this whole time, He'll find the weaknesses. I feel like their weaknesses maybe on that left side. Their left side looks pretty weak. When Iman crossed, there was a pen given on that side. There's also Yao Felix was mainly pushing from that side. Wesley was easily getting through on that side. With Angelo, maybe it'll be easier. We should have finished a couple of goals there. It should have been actually a 3-1, if I'm going to be really honest with you guys. But yeah, we need to be finishing. We need to be finishing. That is, the strat for the next half. Finished chances. This game gives you signs that Al Nassr might lose, and if you want, you can address the dangerous signs for Al Nassr. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's just lack of complacency, I think, in the defense. Our defense got too loose there at the end. Or just giving us suspense. Yeah, he's giving us, let's just pretend that he's giving us a better game, Our left side isn't that great either. We need Dino at left back. Yeah, you got, Al Nassr needed me in the left back. I would have pushed upfield, utilizing and defending well. But in all seriousness, I think Angelo on the left wing would be a better call. Maybe even putting Yao Felix as a left wing, Angelo as a cam. That might be the play to do, actually. Yao Felix in left wing might be the, what we need on that side. First of all, if you remember in the last Super Cup final, Ronaldo scored, and then in 17 minutes, Al Hilal scored 4 goals. Yeah, but, that's Al Hilal. That's, and that's when we didn't have, this team. We didn't have this team. We didn't have, this team that's actually wanting to win. Al Hilal had, I feel like they had that was during their season when they had a lot of bias. they had a ton of bias on them, you know, from the officials and everything. Like, I know this official hates us, but, you know, we're doing the best that we can here. In terms of chances, they've had basically no chances. Like, I gotta be real. We've done brilliant defending on them. That Kessie chance was loose defending. It was really, you know, the space opened up well. Yeah, it had to be Kessie as well, the most annoying, irritating-looking player on their team as well. But yeah, is what it is. You can play CDM or left wing for Al Nassr. You can play more positions, but this is needed. Yeah, you can go on the team, you know. Can't believe how important Sadio is to this team. Bro used to handle left side alone. Yeah, coming back in defense too. Mane was literally cooking on the left side. I mean, Iman's doing good, but again, he's not playing his proper position. He's playing left back. He's not a defender. He's an attacker. He loves to push up field. Wesley's not doing good in defense at all. Wesley's doing very bad in defense. That's why I do think Angelo might be better in defending. Garib, I want to see how Garib plays. I think Garib will do good. Garib, if you guys remember the Kings Cup where we won 2-1 against Al Hilal, Garib played in that match. He was very good. He was very good. Probably the most reliable person to go to about games. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it straight up. You know, if our team plays bad, it plays bad. If they play good, you know, I'll say, I'm not afraid to say the stuff, you know. No bias as well to stuff. Also, if you remember, Ahli had 63% possession last game. They lost, and now we have 63% possession first half. You know, statistically, though, that's just like a coincidence. But, again, Ahli is playing counter-attacking football. They're playing counter-attack. That goal is from, you know, a loss of possession in the box. We should have defended that. That was an easy defense, actually, but we didn't. Otherwise, they're not getting the ball. They're not doing anything. They're offside half the time. But, yeah. And also, yeah, what else? What was my final prediction? My final prediction, 2-1. 2-1 for us. I think we win 2-1. I think it's the same score as the last game. I know, you know, currently it's a bit tense that we're going to the half, you know, 1-1. But I feel like our team's stronger. I feel like we're stronger. They have, you know, who's on their bench? Who's on their bench that really is, you know, a key player? Rashidi? Compared to, you know, Garib or Angelo, or Hassan, I don't think he's as good. Hamid, again, not as good as those guys. Sultan's on the bench too. Najdi's on the bench. Al Amri's on the bench. We have a stronger bench. We do have a stronger bench than them. It's going to come down to who can be more complacent and stuff. Feel 4-2 Pens, okay. Yeah, maybe you could go 2-2 in Pens. I do think there'll be a goal in the second half, though. That's why, if anything, there might be 2 goals in the second half, 1 for each team. I don't know if we're good at Pens. I really don't. Guys, I don't think we can do it on Pens. If this gets to Pens, we're finished. Just by the way, I'm rewatching that, by the way, from that manager. That Ahli manager, lucky not to get a yellow card for celebrating the ref's face. I swear if, you know, Jorge Jesus or Castro or someone did that on our team, we would have got, you know, a yellow card. Phil Mahrez would score, and also Ronaldo brace again, and a Koeman goal, or Brozovic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely... that would be nice because, again, we would win. But, yeah, I think some random midfielder or defender scores and we win. Random midfield defender. You know what would be crazy? Hassan comes on and scores one of those absolute bangers that he's, you know, doing. I swear he always pulls out these absolutely insane curlers. They go top bins. Lost on Pens and Kings Cup against Al Hilal. Yeah, we can't do it on Pens, I don't think. We can't do it. We got, you know, here are the Pens takers I think can score. Ronaldo, Aniel Martinez, I think he can score a pen. That's it. I don't think anyone... Brozo can score a pen, I think, maybe. I don't know. The others, I don't think can score a penalty. I really don't. I don't think Felix can score a penalty. I think he's got a bad track record for pens. I think Koeman's not great at pens. You know, missing the World Cup final. He's missed a couple of other pens I've seen. He's missed for France some pens as well outside the World Cup. I don't think Simikin can take a pen. I don't think so. I don't think that Garib can take a pen if he came on. Don't think Wesley could take a pen. Don't think Angelo could take a pen. Maybe Angelo, actually. I feel Angelo's the type of guy that would be able to take a pen. Kaibari? No, I don't think he could. Iman? Maybe. Maybe Iman. Mane is out also, yeah. So, you know, Mane, you know, is on and off with pens. Sometimes he scores them, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, he's very fluctuant with when he does actually score a penalty. So, you know, I wouldn't count on him, even if he was in this game, to score a pen. And they're just showing here the opportunity with João Felix before. I think when he, you know, did the pullback on that player, yeah, clear dive from Geleno there. João Felix then plays it in. That was a nice shot by João Felix there. Mondi actually went out, I think, to sort of save Koeman's run. But, yeah, I don't think he was expecting João Felix to go inside and actually take a Trivela shot there. Luckily, he pulled his arm back and actually saved that when he extended his arm out. Saved that. Inigo Martinez, I do think he can score a pen. Yeah, I do think he can. I haven't seen him. I feel like he can. He's the type of player that I think would, you know, a defender that can score them. Simican, I don't think so. Don't think he's got the mentality to score a pen. I don't. You think Wesley should play in midfield with Brozovic and Angelo in right wing because Angelo does not play midfield, and also Wesley is better than El Khaibari? Yeah, I mean, just based on this game, though, I don't think Wesley's been better than El Khaibari. I think Khaibari's been very good. He's literally been holding up the play, you know, very, very well. But, yeah, in general, I mean, you know, I just don't like Wesley. I'm going to be honest. I think he holds up the ball a lot. I think he really does. He holds up the ball way too much for me. He really doesn't pass. He just, you know, a little bit selfish. I think, if anything, just take Wesley out altogether. Just take him off. He's got a yellow card as well. Don't want to risk a red. Don't want to risk a red card against these guys, especially. Especially, you know, since, you know, a red card will be, you know, possibly, you know, missing a league match, I think, if he gets a red. Brozo might be able to score a pen. Yeah, he might. Yeah, Wesley is good. I don't... Wesley's okay. I don't think he needs to pass. If he start passing, yeah. Here's the thing. If Wesley passed, he would be very good. He would be very, very good. If he passed. If he didn't, you know, currently he doesn't. If he passes, he's in midfield immediately. He's in wing. He's in anything. He's in any position. Because he's good on the ball. He's very good. That's something that's, you know, definitely, you know, something that I know. Forget Wesley's Brazilian. Yeah, I mean, he's got you can tell he sort of plays a bit like Vinny. He does kind of play like Vinny, but, you know, I think Vinny passes more. But yeah, if he just passed a little bit more, you know, he would definitely be up there with one of our better players. He would definitely be starting a couple more games. Hopefully Jorge Jesus can drill that into him. But I do think maybe he will come off at halftime just because he's got the yellow card. That's the only reason I think he'll come off. Not because he's been playing bad, but because he's got a yellow card, and we do not want to risk a red card for, you know, this guy gives reds. We know this referee, he 100% gives red cards, you know. Man City, you know, losing 2-0 to Tottenham. That is crazy, by the way. That is insane. Tottenham will bottle against Man City, as they always do. I mean, for some reason, they always seem to, you know, do well against, you know, at the start of a match, and then they just, you know, completely fumble. Just seeing the chance here with Wesley again at the start where he, you know, just went wide right. Should have been a pass in. Should have been a cutback. Fake shot, cut back in, pass into Koeman, goal. It would have been a goal, but, you know, just not the vision there. Also, near post would have been maybe a better option as well. He went far post. I think far post is too risky there because the keeper was, you know, marking far post kind of as well. Based on his positioning, you know, he was standing... He was standing in the near post, but he was going to dive far post. You could tell based on his leaning, he was sort of leaning towards the far post. So if he shot near post, I think it would have went in. They bottled 2-0 against PSG. Yeah, I know. I watched that Super Cup. I didn't watch it on the streams, but I watched that, and that was crazy. I got back from my football training. I was like, okay, let's see who's winning Super Cup. Pull up, see PSG 2-0. I mean, sorry, Tottenham 2-0. I'm like, what in the world are you guys doing, PSG? And then, you know, Tottenham lose. Maybe I'm the curse for Tottenham. And what else? Tottenham is the kind of team that will lose to Burnley and win against Liverpool. Yeah, they are that type of team as well. So let's see this goal by Ahli here. It's technically, you know, right at the end of the extra time as well as the 50-39, you know, 50-39. It was plus 5 minutes from the 45th, so we actually went over in extra time. But yeah. And Richarlison got benched in last minutes, which is why they lost. Yeah, Richarlison was good. Richarlison's very. They did the wrong subs. Tottenham, they did. And that's their problem. They don't have the complacency. The coach doesn't have it. I don't think Thomas Frank has the mentality to, push out with some subs. Late subs, I think, are the wrong play in a match like that. You want to either do them early or you want to just not do them at all, especially key substitutions. And then, especially the fact that their left side was absolutely fumbling against Dembele when I was watching that. Fumbling against Dembele. They were fumbling against, I think it was Vitinha, and then Lee Kang-in was pushing up as well. Yeah, they were doing terrible, Tottenham, at that very end part. Richarlison is cold. I thought he would be one of those injury merchant players, lost talent to injury or something. Yeah, he definitely, redeemed himself. I would say that. He definitely wasn't the best player before. He was not, on my list of, okay, this guy's actually, he could be something. He could be something, but he's proven himself. And, props on Richarlison. I do think he could be that guy for, Tottenham. Like, if I check his age, how old is Richarlison? Let's take a look. I don't think he's too old, right? I think he's like 25. How old is he? 28. Okay, he's kind of old. But, he's entering his prime, which is good. He might have already, started his prime a little bit, but he's fully entering, the core of the prime. And I think, he's going to perform well this season for Tottenham. So definitely. I think Thomas Frank was trying to save his job in the last minutes against Supercup. Yeah, I do think so. I think he was, he made defensive substitutions. They got to pens. The pen takers they picked were terrible pen takers, except for Van de Ven. Van de Ven sort of a surprise there. I thought he would score his pen. He didn't. Unfortunately, I think that's just one of the pens that actually does get, saved, or it's just a miss. It's inevitable to happen. But the other takers that they picked, not good takers. Not good takers at all. Okay, let's check how much time's left on this half time break here. I have no idea how long we got. Let's take a look. Second half about to start. Okay, it's going to start in about 10 seconds. Cool. Been yabbering on for 15 minutes. Love to see it. Felt like, it's only been 5 minutes, but sure. Here we go. Second half about to start here. We can get this one done. I can feel it, guys. I don't know. I feel something. This match is the one. Is Sadio playing for Senegal? They have a match. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he was with the team still training for, the league. The league starts in a couple of days, so we have to lock in for the league. Let's check. Mane in Senegal. Uganda versus Senegal, 5 p.m. I don't have the lineups yet. The lineups aren't released. I don't think he would be. They got a pretty dangerous defense, yeah. Tottenham, exactly. Van de Ven, insane player, by the way. Insane player for Van de Ven. And also Romero, insane good as well. Al Nassr taking the kickoff for this half. And here we go, guys. Referee going to blow now. There's the kickoff. And we're already starting off with some, mini skills here. I don't think there's any changes. Yeah, no changes for this half. So it's going to be Iman just kicking the ball off of Mahrez. He's going to take a quick throw there to try and find Ronaldo. Header to Wesley. Not the best header from Ronaldo. It's going to be a throw in here for Al Nassr again. Iman is going to take this throw in. Here we go. Hopefully Madrid get Van de Ven. Yeah, that would be good. If Madrid got Van de Ven, I think he could perform along Dean Huijsen. I think we sell Rudiger to, Tottenham maybe. I don't know. Do a swap deal. I think Rudiger's time's coming to an end. I think. I like Rudiger. I really do. There's a cross. Just trying to find Yao Felix. And there's a header back out of the box. Trying to clean this away. Ahli, but they don't manage to do so. We're already trying to push. Where am I watching from, Lurax? I'm watching from THAMANYA, the official watching app for the Saudi Super Cup. You can get a free trial there, and then you can just cancel it. That's what I'm doing currently. But I am going to be, paying for it so I can watch the league matches as well. But yeah. And Sadio would not play this month for Senegal. Yeah, I don't think he is going to play anyway, because I did see him in the team's training pictures in Hong Kong still. So, I don't think he's left for that match. But we'll have to see. Yeah, I think he's still training with the team. News says he won't. We can actually win, Yeah, we can. I'm keeping positive. Bad mistake keeping Wesley on, though. I do think Angelo would have been, maybe spice up the attack. But he's been doing all right. It's just that the fact we can't risk a red. I really don't want to risk a red card. He does win us a corner there. Good job. I think it's a corner, or is it a goal kick? Yeah, it's a corner. Okay. Here we go. THAMANYA. I'll type it in the chat for you here. Or it's in the description as well. THAMANYA. I think I spelt it right. Don't know if anyone can correct me. It's also in DAZN outside of Saudi. I think it's like in DAZN US or DAZN Canada as well. Also on like Fox Sports, I think it's another channel. But yeah. There's a quick corner there. Brozovic to Iman. Cross, another corner. Another corner. Here we go. Nassr would win solely because of Ronaldo with the goal and leadership. Also, we are more desired to win. We are more desired, guys. So yeah, we are, I feel like we're confident to win this one. Our team needs this. We need a win in the preseason. I mean, it's a preseason cup. It's not the end of the world if we lose, but I think it's the best thing for us, for our morale. This team can get some stuff done. Also can maybe help us with a couple of signings. Jorge Jesus just talking with the coach. 10 men Al Nassr creator. 10 men Al Nassr was cooking, by the way. They were actually cooking last game. This is Bushal. Iman, just back to Bento. Bento just holding up the play. Now, what we don't need is Bento to do a stupid mistake like he did almost and made Benzema almost get a free goal in the previous match, if you guys remember. Remember, he just passed it to Benzema. Now, that's something we don't need. Wesley, pushing downfield. Come on, pass it, Wesley. No, you don't pass again. You just go and keep skilling and skilling and skilling and skilling and never pass. And that's why you are not, for me, a good player. Okay, good shield by Bushal. And that is going to be a corner for Ahli, unfortunately. Bushal just doesn't have the strength, I think, to hold off Ferraz. Ferraz just shoves him straight off. You're watching the Al Nassr Ahli on the YouTube itself. It's just that you guys scroll a lot and also see for fake matches. Oh, okay. Well, wherever you're watching it, I'm surprised because I'm pretty sure they will get their channel banned because that is the the rules. Yeah, that's why I'm not showing it, obviously. This is now going to be with Mahrez. He's going to take the corner. He's doing a little bit of showboating there for the fans. Now, all we have to do is just defend their set piece. They've got good set piece takers here in terms of, Mahrez crossing in, Cassie, Ferraz is tall, Ibanez is tall, Demiral is a header, target as well. Tony's a header. They've literally half their team's header targets, basically. So we have to be careful here. They are playing very defensively, by the way. Their team. Good defense there. Good defense from Bushal. Just headers that one clear. It's better to get another corner conceded than, conceding a goal. HD as well. Whoever that is, rest in peace their channel. Rest in peace their channel. It won't be long. Mahrez getting ready to cross it in. Deep cross. Bento being held there by Cassie, by the way. And it's now going to be back with Mahrez. He might go for another cross here. Koeman is marking him. Just passes over to Milo. Headed clear by Simakan. Cassie trying to get that. Yao Felix, nice little defense there on Cassie. A good defense by Yao Felix, by the way. Brilliant from him. And that's a free kick for Al Nassr. Cassie fouling. That is brilliant from Yao Felix, guys. That is something you love to see. He really is locking in for this team. And I love it. I love how good he's playing. Can't wait for him in the World Cup with Portugal. Look at this gameplay from him. Just shielding Cassie, drawing out a foul. Just great. Hopefully Bento turned to Euro Diego Costa during the pens. Yeah, if we get to pens. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully, we can get this one done. Foul on Ronaldo. That is an absolute clear foul. Yellow card on Demiral. Acting like, how is that a foul? That is definitely a foul. This app is in Arabic. You can log in by switching the language to English. And then you just use your Google account, do a 7-day free trial, and you should be able to watch it there, Lurax, and then just, cancel it before the free trial expires or something. Or if you don't want to continue. Ronaldo takes a shot. Wesley still has the ball. He goes for a pass in. Terrible pass in from Wesley. I don't know what he's doing again. Why does this guy not know how to pass the ball? He almost tried to skill, I think. Iman going for the pressure. There's a dive. They are calling for something here, the Al Nassr players. After free trial, you have to pay. Yeah, I mean, I think you can cancel it, though. I'm going to pay, of course. It is, where you watch the league matches as well. And, it's a good app. I haven't had any problems with it. Ronaldo takes that. Yeah, that shot from before was a good shot. Forced a dive from Mondi, by the way. And Simakan just defending nicely. Ferraz. These guys dive so much on Ahli, by the way. They are actual divers. You can't cancel. Okay, then you must pay for the first month. And I didn't know that. I'm still going to pay anyway. Yeah, it's must to pay. Okay. Well, I'm still paying regardless. It is the only way to watch the match. I am, telling you the only way. Kessie foul. It's going to be a free kick here for Ahli. And yellow card coming out for Simakan. Oh, it's Brozovic. Okay. I thought it was either Simakan or Brozovic. Let's see who it is. Yeah, Brozo. Yeah, yellow card. Yeah, if I show the match on here, it's copyright. It is copyright, 100%. I will get my channel banned. So whoever else is doing that on YouTube, they will have their channel removed from YouTube, in the coming days. No, the whole match is copyright. The whole match is copyright. I can show clips of the match when there's like a goal or something, but I can't show, the full match. I would love to, but I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. And this is now going to be a free kick here. Let's see who's taking. Mahrez taking. Of course he is. Okay, deep cross from Mahrez. Header missed by Ibanez. And it's going to be cleaned up by Wesley. Offside anyway. Saw the touch football match. And thanks for calling you good in pens. You are. You're good in pens. You're good, Lurax. Clutching up. I scored mine, I think, and then I missed the second one, unfortunately. But yeah, I was trying a new strat, I guess. Ibanez just, yeah, he touches that. It's offside for sure. Bento distributing the offside free kick. Martinez. Iman. Back to Martinez. Now to Bento. I think we need a right back more than a left back, actually. I'm going to say that right now. I think we concede more on the right side, especially with Inigo Martinez now on the team. Inigo Martinez. You don't play that bad. I think you're tired. Yeah, I was kind of tired. Also, I've only played, 2 matches of touch football. Bro's a yellow card, but Ronaldo got shirt pull, no card. Yeah, I know exactly. That's what I'm saying, Very, this ref thinks he's him. Ibanez can't fly like Ronaldo. Yeah. Simakan, very risky there, by the way. Don't know what he was kind of doing there. Kind of fumbling a little bit. Forcing Bento out to clear that. That should not have been a forced clearance. Was good in Super League game in Roblox. You're a Lisbon's goalkeeper. Nah, you were good. You're good. As a Lisbon's goalkeeper, you're actually great. No free kick of foul. Yeah, I know. Insane. I don't know how we're not, getting any, free kicks here, by the way, when we keep getting fouled continuously. Coleman coming back in defense. Kaibari too. Okay, that's a good pass by Ferraz. Trying to find a run on. They're going to cross that in. Good defense by Martinez. Gives the ball in the box. Kaibari, that was bad. That was very bad. Don't know why we're giving the ball away in the box. Kaibari kind of fumbled there. First fumble of the game by one of our players, like an actual mistake. Iman should not play left back, instead in left wing. Yeah, that's what should be the case. But, he's committing one for the team. He's kind of being, he's doing a Lucas Vasquez a little bit here. He is taking one for the team, Iman. We need a left back real bad, though, or a right back. We need someone. I think Bouchal can play left back. I think it's fine if we play Bouchal as our starting Saudi player. And then Iman is the other one. And then we play, a foreign right back. Because I think we will do better if we have a foreign right back, like a quality one. My favorite team is Al Nassr. Real Madrid and Al Nassr, I've got the same. Real Madrid I've been following longer, but Al Nassr's, my local team. And they're the team that I've, watched every match for. Same with Real Madrid, I guess. But, Ronaldo's also my favorite player. So, yeah. Which city? Living in Khobar, Lurax, which is where Qudsi is from. Qudsi and Etifak are my 2 technical local teams. But, I'm going for... Good cross by Coleman, by the way. Sheesh. But, yeah, I go from Al Nassr. I'm not from Saudi. Yeah, I'm from Australia, but I lived in Saudi, 9 years. So, basically. I'm joking. Near right back from then left back. Al Bouchal actually played left back, but he has been shifted around 1 month. Yeah. Ronaldo, quick throw to Brozo. We need a fullback. I don't mind which position. We just need a fullback. It's bad when we don't have one. Wesley, Brozo. I heard we got Saeed Al Nassr from Tawoon. I know he's very good, talented Saudi player, but we need a foreign player, I think. And that's why we need to sell Laporte and Otavio as soon as possible. We need that DM and we need that, that fullback. Kaibari. Going to pass it into Coman. Good one touch from Coman. It's not the best, actually. Kaibari, good defense, Kaibari. Good job. You're starting to clean up your mistakes you're making before. Will I play touch football after the match? I got my own football training after this match. So, no, I can't, unfortunately. This is the only stream today. That is a foul, and Wesley is not able to get it because the referee says play on. Good intercept by Yao Felix. It's now going to be cleaned up, and still Al Nassr have the ball. Wesley, Brozovic, Kaibari. They are really... they're doing hard pressure, by the way, on us, by the way. They're, like, full-on hard pressuring us. That's a foul on Brozovic. It's going to be a free kick for Al Nassr. Thank you, Lorax. Appreciate that, by the way. Yeah, they've changed their sort of style here. They're playing more of a Gengen press, that Klopp style with, everyone pressing everyone. Man marking very tight. They have changed that to that style there. Ahli. They were playing counter-attack in first half. They're not playing that anymore. They're playing real strong press. That was a good play by Kingsley Coman, by the way. Just, unfortunately cleaned up by Ibanez. And now, Ahli on a possible counter-attack here. Jeleno just kicks the ball straight out. It's going to be a throw-in for Al Nassr. He's saying that it's not a throw-in for, Al Nassr. He's saying it's for Ahli there, Jeleno, but it's definitely an Al Nassr throw-in. Pulisic should join Al Nassr. It's another attacker, though. We need midfield and defense. Right? He's another attacker. He's good, but, if we go on for free, as an extra player, then that would be great. But we need defenders. If he wants to replace Wesley, then yeah, sure. And Simikin slips down. It's going to be a throw in here for Al Nassr. Please don't tell me you're injured, by the way, Simikin. Okay, you're not. Good, I thought he was injured for a second. Okay, here we go. Who are we going to throw to? Upfield? Yes, we throw to Coman. Good job, Bouchal. And that is going to be cleared away by Ahli. Back to their defense. Ronaldo doing some heavy pressure on Mondi. Felix also pressuring. And they give the ball away to Martinez. Martinez, what's he going to do? He just passes it over to Ayman. Ayman to Wesley. Wesley to Yao Felix. Yao Felix to absolutely no one. That was his first, bad play there. I think basically being at Al Nassr, he hasn't really done a bad play there. Yao Felix, he just gives them the ball, unfortunately, though. So now going to be Bouchal marking. Come on, don't let them cut in, guys. They're already cutting in. Good defense, good defense. He's saying it's a goal kick here, Bouchal. It's a corner. By the way, City lost 2-0 to Tottenham. First big loss of the season for Man City. Good touch by Ronaldo from before as well. Just a nice little touch there. Controls. Coman cuts inside. Ronaldo finds that nice pass inside to him from before. 2/3 match complete. Yeah. We need to, start. We need to clutch up for a goal. We need to get a goal in front. Most of your subscribers are from shirts? Wait, what do you mean? Grim. Wait, what do you mean shirts? Somebody's showing the match? What? Why? I don't know. City lost. Yeah, I know they lost. It's crazy. And hi, Zakaria. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. As they're playing slow, yeah, they've sort of changed style here, I think. I think it's, not the worst style of play. Felix pass is bad. Yeah, he sort of just gave that away from before. Okay, this is going to be a cross in from Mahrez. Deep cross. Simikin does get to the end of that. Wesley does clear. Good clearance from Wesley. Okay, this is good play. Good play by our team. Come on, Wesley. Pass that in. No. Oh, my God, Wesley. Oh my god, just get this guy off the field, please. Just get him off. I'm sorry, I can't deal with this guy anymore. He just doesn't, he's not, you know. Yeah, he's not playing as a team player. He really is just the biggest, most selfish guy I've seen. Pretty good day. That's good to hear, Zakaria. Good to hear. Now it's confirmed that it's real. Oh, I see. I see. So, I mean, we still got a free kick there, but, I mean, it's just really, you know... it's a free kick for them, so it's not even our free kick. Wesley, my God. Why? And hi, Minimum. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And this is now going to be into Jeleno, just passing that in. Madrashi, clearance by Martinez. Now Brozovic. Brozovic passes over to Kaibari. Kind of a deflection pass. Ronaldo holding up play. Now out to Koeman. Yeah, Felix playing that striker position. Koeman might cut in. Yes, he cuts back. Koeman back to Bushal. And deep cross. Holding from Brozo. Now to Ronaldo. Takes the volley shot. Bad. Bad volley. Sorry, Ronaldo. Wasn't the best. I don't think he connected with it well. Kessie is trying to hold up play. You think penalties, Jones? Yeah, I mean, I can see it. It's just that I hope we score. I hope, really, that we don't have to go to pens. It's, you know, not going to be the best if we do. Also, what is this? There's a check here on Kessie. I think he's holding his groin. Might be a groin injury here. Yeah, groin injury. Yeah, just checking up on Kessie. Looks like that he's just stretches left groin, or right groin, should I say. Ronaldo's shot was bad. Yeah, it was bad. When did I learn commenting a football match? It's pretty good. I didn't. I just naturally, you know, just started doing it. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And thanks for, you know, thinking it's good. You know, I really appreciate that compliment, Zakaria. Want quick 1-2s, like 4 goals on Nassr should score in 10 minutes? Yeah, hopefully. Wesley, laughing emoji. Yeah, Wesley, absolutely. Get off the field. What are you doing? He's literally single-handedly throwing every attack. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt to him in the first half. He was okay in the first half. This second half so far, he's thrown 3 attacks single-handedly. Yeah, Kessie's injured badly. Bye-bye, Kessie. See you later. Not really sad for you. You did score. I mean, is he still going to stay on? I don't know if he's been subbed off. You're greater than Wesley? Yeah, I mean, you probably are. You probably pass more than him. Yeah, that was a terrible volley. Let's see. So, how did Kessie exactly get injured here? I want to know. Yeah, I don't know how he got injured there, to be honest. He sort of just, you know, dove on the floor. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what that's about. It's kind of weird. They're getting a drop ball, I think, or something. And just came back from finishing editing. W's, Pogskull, welcome back. And hi, Zo3ella, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And Kessie is the best player for Ahli right now. Yeah, he was the best player in their last match too. He is definitely their best player. He's the type of player we need. We need a player that, you know, controls the field. We actually got a drop ball here. It's Kaibari, now to Brozovic. We need a, you know, controlling the field DM. We need someone like Chalanoglu, maybe. You're watching the match right now. That's a W. Yeah, that's a W. So far, what do you guys rate Al Nassr's play? I think, you know, besides the goal we conceded, I think this match has been honestly a 7 out of 10. It's been, you know, pretty good. At the start, when we got up to that scoring point, I think we were a 9 out of 10, really. We were so good. We sort of, you know, dropped down a little bit in terms of quality, but we are, you know, we have been playing decent this match. This game is going into extra time, 2-2. There's no extra time, actually, for this match. It goes straight to pens. So, yeah. That's why we cannot allow, you know, us to tie up for the 90 minutes. We need to, you know, get a goal. A tie here would be, you know, bad. It would be very bad, actually. Kaibari absolutely thrown to the floor there. Foul. And here's a dive by Madrashi. Clear dive as well. He's holding his neck. You absolutely dive, Merchant. Man City actually lost to Tottenham. I know. No way, exactly. Al Nassr 6.2. Ahli 4.4. Okay, I see. Ahli manager called you now that they will park the bus and wait for big chances and wait till pens. Yeah, that's probably what they I do think will do that. I honestly think that if it comes down to it, when it gets later in the game, they're going to park the bus because their team will win on pens. Ahli got 5 players in defense. Yeah, parking the bus. Parking the bus. They're playing Madrashi, Jeleno, Doms, Ibanez, Demiral in defense. They've also got, you know, Firas now playing very deep, almost like a DM. Mahrez playing DM. Cassie and Milo also playing, you know, DMs. And then Tony is the only one forward. So, yeah, they're playing park the bus. They're not afraid to, you know, go to pens here. They know our weakness is pens. They know it. Ahli manager is your friend's enemy's father. Okay. Okay. What the heck? That is a long line of just connections right there. Yeah. A lot of clapping here in the crowd as well. They're doing the, you know, the classic clap we do whenever we win the game as well. You know, the one where we go like, Sue, 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 like that one. Love to see the support here from the crowd. We need support. Mane watching from the stands as well. Don't worry, Sadio. We'll do it for you. This win's dedicated to you. You shouldn't have missed this match. You really shouldn't have. Referee robbed us last game. Bye-bye-bye, Madrashi. Bye-bye-bye. See you later. Don't know why you're diving. Get onto the right back slot. Go back to, you know, parking the bus with the rest of your team. Literally, I don't know why they're parking the bus. It's actually pretty frustrating to verse these types of teams. It's like, you know, Real Madrid versus Osasuna, same thing. These types of teams just, you know, they don't even really, they don't play properly. They just kick the ball down the field and hope. And possible substitution here for Kaibari, maybe? Don't know. Don't know. Who's getting subbed? I don't think so. Maybe Kaibari is just moving upfield here. Okay. Nihol Martinez passes to Yao Felix. Now back to Nihol Martinez. Yeah, Kaibari is just getting water. Wasn't getting anything. Okay, now back to Yao Felix. Now to Martinez. Think CR7 will play for... Yeah, he'll play the whole game. No doubt. Unless we're winning 3-1, it's like the 90th. No, actually, not even that. I don't think he'll get subbed off. I don't. Okay, now Yao Felix. Good skill from Yao Felix. Oh, brilliant. Oh, my God. That is amazing. And then he just does that pass. But amazing skills from Yao Felix. They're really phenomenal. And then absolutely slammed out the field here. There's a foul here, I think, on... Who's that? Brozo? Is that Brozovic? Why is this guy acting like he wasn't the one who committed the foul? I know exactly. I don't know why he's doing that. Let's see. So, yeah, look at the skills from Yao Felix there, by the way. Then, yeah, just... Let's have a look at this foul. Yeah, just Bushal gets slammed in the face with the ball. So it was Brozo, but yeah, it was Bushal. Bad pass by Yao Felix there, but it was brilliant, you know, skills. He really does have that flair. Really does have it. Smash light for Yao Felix, guys. 70th minute. Come on, goal here soon. Which is the best and not so good league in the world, based on my opinion. The best league in the world, probably Prem. Just the most, I feel, most balanced. You know, anyone can win it, I think. Well, not anyone, not the relegation sides, but, you know, any of the top 10 could win it, I'd say, if they really tried, you know, got the points. A lot of quality in the league, too. Worst league in the world, you know, there's probably like a Czech 5th division league or something. I don't know. I have no idea what you could say. It's the worst. Oh my God, they just missed. They hit the inner post. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was very close there, by the way, guys. They almost scored. I mean, it doesn't matter now. They didn't score. Yeah, Felix to Coleman. No, bad pass to Wesley. Don't pass to Wesley. Okay, he's crossed it in there, Wesley. And horrendous cross. Holy, that was close. Oh my goodness. That was so... I think it was offside, but it was so close. It was... I do think Firas was offside because when the save happened, he was standing so far offside for that, by the way. And Tony, absolute dive merchant. But look at that dive from Tony, bro. Does this guy actually think he can get away with that, by the way? My heart literally stopped for a second there. My heart actually stopped. I thought we're finished if we concede. If we concede, we're finished. They're just going to play 10 at the back. They're literally just going to park the bus for the full rest of the game and not actually play. Because the problem is their defense is actually strong. It's a strong defense. You know, Ibanez, Demiral, Doms, their defense is good. Cassie as well can play that DM spot. That was very close, guys. That was very, very close. Koeman, Brozovic. Also, there was a comment I missed, I think. Who do I support in Prem? No one. I just watch it neutrally. Watch it neutrally. I only support Al Nassr and Real Madrid. Only 2 teams I support. And this is now Brozovic. And now over to Simakan. And that was very bad from our defense there. No, okay. They almost went on another counter-attacking run there. And what is Brozovic doing? Holy, what is our team doing now? Are we fumbling? Oh my god. Ronaldo curse? There's no Ronaldo. I don't think there's a Ronaldo curse for a final. Like, we've basically won every final that we've been in. You know, I guess maybe not Al Nassr, but, you know, everywhere else. Jeepers. What is our team doing? They're, like, giving them the ball now. Okay, guys, can we, like, not pass the ball to Ahli? Like, that would be great, you know? Like, good defense there, originally, from Simakan. Let's see if that was off. That was not offside. It wasn't offside. It wasn't offside. Oh, my God, it wasn't offside. How did he miss that? How did Firas miss that? That is actually insane how they missed that. In Saudi has a curse of winning trophy. Yeah, I know. King's Cup, and that was it. 12-plus finals. Yeah, I mean, though, like, you know, so far we're been on a good streak, I feel like, in terms of, you know, winning stuff. Ever since I feel like ever since, like, mid-last year. You got to go. No problem, Zakaria. Thanks for, you know, tuning into this one. I'll see you later. Yeah. See you later. But yeah, I feel like, you know, ever since the Nations League, you know, I've been feeling confident in finals. That's a foul by Doms, by the way. Yellow card, clear as day on Koeman. Ronaldo goal, 81st minute. Hopefully we can get one before that because I would love to feel, you know, a bit more comforted. You know, we need a goal just to feel comforted. I don't care if we get to pens. If we have a goal first, then it will be more comforting, you know, even if we concede. It is, you know, we go to pens. So be it. Okay, but this, though, like, this at the moment is it's either way. It's really a push-pull. Iman, especially this defense is starting to fumble. Wesley's doing bad. Calling Ronaldo goal in the 85th minute. Yeah, I mean, call the goals, guys. We need as many goal calls as possible. Jorge Jesus, sub on Sultan. Yeah, Sultan's being subbed on, so we're actually subbing on a defender here. Ronaldo high press. Brozovic also pressing. The field's looking so open. Like, we are playing a very defensive line against them because we can't, you know, risk conceding. Mahrez goal in the 91st. Ronaldo 79th minute. Okay, I mean, that's closer. This is them now pushing downfield. Please do not, you know... Oh, Bushal. Oh, Bushal, what have you done? Okay, good defense. Okay, Bushal actually... Okay, well done, Bushal. I was going to say, what have you done there? But you know, defended that. And bad pass back to Mondi. I mean, as you know, he's got one passing option to Ibanez. No one's there for it. Almost one, actually, by Bushal. He just somehow managed to get there, and it goes straight out. It's going to be a throw-in for us. I hope Wesley's coming off, by the way. I hope he's coming off. Just, you know, just off the field, please. You're not playing well. Go to Angelo. Angelo at least passes. Angelo at least does that. You know, he might not be better in terms of technicality and, like, you know, skilling. But Angelo at least does pass the ball. So let's have a look at the pen again. Brilliant pen. They're showing the replay here. I think it's a water cooling break. Wesley should... Yeah, he should go. Should go. Really hasn't been great in the set. He's actually been the worst player in the field in the second half by a long shot. Like, it's not even close. There's Kessie's goal. Kessie's goal was good. Yeah, they did do a good goal before. Come on. Why is Horge waiting to sub off where? I don't know why he's waiting. Don't know why we're waiting for subs here. Maybe we'll do subs now since it's the cooling break. Give tactics to the whole team. I think maybe that's what we were waiting for here. This Sultan is, you know, standing in the huddle, which means that he might be coming on. If we bring Sultan on, put Bushal left back, play Wesley, you know, Sultan for Wesley, Sultan right back, Bushal left back, Iman left wing. Hear me out. That could be good. That could be good. Angelo comes on as well, maybe for Bushal later in the game, which might have a reason we should wait. Yeah. Maybe Wesley can score pens. Maybe Wesley's good at pens. That might be why. Jorge Jesus is telling his team here stuff. He's actually mad. He is getting annoyed at them. He's telling them to push. They need a push. Don't really know what is happening in this match. I know it's going. It's down. It's up and down field now. We were controlling the first half. We're not anymore. We're not in control. If anything, you know, they're starting to actually push us, and it's getting bad. We need to start really, you know, locking in. We've got the home stadium advantage here, basically, because, you know, half that crowd is for us. Finally, Wesley's off. Get off the field. Just go away. Go away, Wesley. Please sell him. Please. Like, just get some money for him. Buy an actual left. Buy, you know, actually someone who's proven in left wing. You know, I mean, he's good. He's developing. He's not developing quick enough. He needs to learn how to play as an actual team player. He's very, you know, doesn't play for as a team. He really is just locked in. Sultan on. At least Sultan passes. I heard Bologna was offering for him, by the way, like a ton of money. We didn't sell him. Jorge Jesus didn't want to sell him, but, you know, they were offering a lot for him. So, yeah. So, let me turn that on there. Just turning my air conditioning on. If Mane is there, we would have already won. Yeah, if Mane was here, we won. He's so good in defense, Mane. He's very good at, you know, passing a lot as well. Buy left back. Buy me from the transfer window. Exactly. You know, I'm available. I'm free agent. When I try it for the academy, you know, they'll see how good I am, and they'll, you know, want to buy me for sure. They'll just buy me off the academy there. Bento sends that one downfield. Almost touching Koeman there. Now Brozovic just trying to defend that clear down the field on Ibanez, and there's a foul here on Kingsley Coman. Brozo was saying that there's a handball here as well. I'm, you know, saying the same thing. I do think there was a handball. Wesley is like Rodrigo for Al Nassr, yeah. Wait, he's like, wait, what do you mean? Like, as in terms of good? He's good, like Rodrigo? Yeah, don't disrespect Rodrigo, yeah. Exactly. I feel if we bought Rodrigo instead of Wesley, sell Wesley to, you know, Real Madrid, get, you know, trade that. Like, get that to happen. Oh, Koeman's got a bleeding nose and mouth. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Koeman's actually bleeding here. Oh, no. This could be bad. And, yeah. Yeah, he's got a bleeding nose. Why has happened? I think Ibanez has backhanded him in the face. That doesn't look good. Please don't tell me Koeman's off. That's bad if Koeman's off here. Hopefully he can continue. A lot of concerned fans in the crowd there. Yeah, I think he could be okay. The referee is giving us a ball here. I think he's telling us to go off field, but okay, that's not the best there. Red card, yeah, maybe. I mean, let's actually see what happened here. I want to see how he got bleeding nose. I mean, they're not showing it, but I would love to see. Oh, there's going to be a substitute. No way there's a substitution. And Ronaldo's not happy with that referee, by the way. There might be a substitution. Rodrigo's good, but not reliable. Yeah, Rodrigo's, yeah, exactly. He's good. I think he's good. He comes clutch in clutch moments, though. Please don't tell me Koeman's coming off. Angelo coming on. I mean, it's not the worst. Maybe Angelo can spice some things up, but Koeman's doing good. Koeman's doing good. Don't sub him off. Please. Okay, or Jesus just, you know, talking up. He's coming off here. Oh, he might be getting a new shirt. He might be getting a new shirt. Yeah, he's getting a new shirt. You can't have blood on the shirts, I don't think. I think that's why. Yeah, he's just getting a new shirt there. So he's not coming off, Koeman. We are playing down with 10 men now. So we have to kind of lock in defensively. He's allowed to come back on now, Koeman. He's got his shirt on. Sultan playing centre-back here as well. Oh my god, what was that defending? Holy. Guys, Lock in for defense, please. Like, what the heck was that? Almost just let through that simple, you know, Simakan. Okay. Come on. Let's go, Koeman. New shirt. New game. Good, Kaibari. Good play. Okay. Ronaldo hold up. That's a play on there by the referee. Brozovic passes over to Ayman, who's now playing in the left wing. He's pushed to the ground. It's play on. Some pressure. Some pressure. We do win the ball back. Brozo, shoot. Brozovic, let's go. 2-1. Oh, my goodness, Brozovic. 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 Brozo's done it. I can't believe it, guys. Brozo's done it. He's locked in. He's actually locked in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at them crying in the stands. Cry. Let's go, Brozo. Oh, my goodness. Who was it that said in the chat that some random, you know, midfielder or defender would score? Who said it? Someone said that. Brozovic, oh, my goodness. He's actually scored. Like, it's like his first goal in, like, forever as well. Let's go. Look at Cassie. Let's get fumbled on Cassie. Absolute joke of a player. And then Brozovic. That's the true, you know, midfielder right there. Ballon d'Or for Brozovic as well. Like, that's deserved. Now we just need to park the bus. Park the bus, guys. All we have to do. Press for counter-attack. Park the bus. Oh, my goodness. Brozovic. Thank you so much, Brozovic. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. Oh, my... It's a brilliant goal as well. It's so good. The goal is so good. Yes. Yes, Brozovic. It's like your first goal in like 50 matches. Look, he's celebrating with the medical team as well. Like, oh my God, it's just the best goal of all time. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Brozovic. Here we go. Only about 7-8 minutes left. 7-8 minutes left. Maybe a little bit longer because of that injury. Please, please, please just hold on, guys. Hold on. Kickoff has to be taken again. Okay, don't know why they're doing random kickoff again. Told you some midfielder or defender is going to score. Exactly, that's what I said. You know, someone said it. And it was you, Sherry. Absolute, you know, prediction masterclass there, by the way. It always happens. Yeah, I mean, they're giving the ball away in the defense. They almost just did it again. Just lock in defensively, guys, please. We can't let this Tony guy score. I swear, if Tony scores, like anyone else in their team, fair enough. If Tony scores, it's going to be the most stupidest thing of all time. There's a foul, by the way, on Ayman. Clear foul for our player. Absolutely clear foul. Cushion, 2-0. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully it's a 2-0 cushion. A red card check, please. Red card check for their team. If they get a red card, it's it. Park the bus. Just park the bus. Yeah, I mean, we need to play like 2 guys up the forward and then everyone else at the back. Because if we get a 2-goal cushion, it's over. Yeah, that is a concussion right there. It's actually, that guy is gone and rammed into, that's a red card for them. They won't get a red card, of course. That ref's, you know, going to help them as much as possible. But it should be a red card for them. It's 100%. What the heck is that disgusting play from that guy? That guy, Madrashi, as well, did in the Kutsia game, continually just diving on the floor and, you know, trying to injure players without even, you know, getting the ball. He's literally trying to injure the player. He doesn't care about the ball. Ball's just there on the side. It's the, you know, the injury part that he really cares about. What an irritating player to play against. Absolute irritating player. Come on, let's get the, you know, 3-1. Let's get the 3-1, please. Ronaldo just talking with the ref here. Should be a red card check. It should be. You know? If I can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure we got a red card for something similar to that. I mean, we get a red card for anything, our team. But, you know, just park the bus and they'll probably give 6 to 7 minutes extra time. Yeah. Should be a red card. Brozo's absolutely hyped. Let's go, Brozo. Whenever Brozo's hyped, you know something good's happened, you know? He's always like, you know, just octopusing around with his, you know, wavy hands. He's always like got that sad look on his face. He's hyped. He's actually, you know, got a smile on his face. He's looking good. Come on, we're so close. There's going to be like 8 minutes extra time, by the way, as well. Because of this. Super Saudi, you'll never sing that. Exactly. We're going to get through. Park the bus, please. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, please. Just get through. Everyone drinking up in the VIP box as well. Ronaldo's water. Ronaldo treble this season. I mean, that would be crazy. Treble World Cup. That's Ballon d'Or. Treble and World Cup equals a Ballon d'Or. It doesn't matter what domestic league you're in, a treble's a treble. I mean, AFC Champions League 2 is the only problem. I mean, of course, that's going to be, you know, easy to get. Let's go. Brozo's amazing goal is shown on the replay again. Oh, what a goal. And good clearance by Sultan. Okay, they have restarted the game here. There was no card or anything for their guy, of course. I mean, makes sense, you know. Jelena is going to throw this in the box now. What we can't do is concede now. That would be bad. And Iman's come off, and on, I think, has come Angelo. Yeah, Angelo Gabriel has come on. Kessie scored the same goal, but lower. Yeah, it was actually the same goal. What a coincidence as well. Yeah. And it was off Kessie as well, the tackle on Kessie. Jeleno, deep throw. Park the bus, guys. Just get rid of it. Colin Coleman. For sure, it's another throw. They're just going to keep throwing it into the box. Look at these guys. Look at them. Do they even have a defender back? I swear everyone's just up there. You said 2-1. Yes, you did, Jones. You said 2-1. Let's just hope it doesn't go to 2-2. Good clearance by Ronaldo. Mahrez trying to go for a pass. Oh my God, there's something happening in the box. There's a shot. And deflected away. It should be a goal kick. Or a corner, maybe. You also said 2-2, then penalties 4-3. Yeah, you did. That was an okay clearance by Ronaldo. Then, yeah, Mahrez somehow still gets the pass off. They're doing, you know, now suddenly pulling out Barcelona prime play there with their, you know, kicking the ball up in the air over our whole defense. Defend. Bento. Goal. It's a goal. We conceded. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like there was a foul on Bento, but, you know, referee's not going to say anything, is he? How did we concede this late? At least we got that goal again. At least we got the goal, so we're not behind. That's better than anything. As long as we're not behind in the game, it's all good, you know. 10-minute celebration, by the way. Like, insane how long the celebrate. Let's have a look here. Yeah, no foul on Bento. Bento just comes out of position for no reason there. What the heck is he doing? Bento through the game. Bento through the game. Thank you, Bento, for throwing the game. What a goalkeeper there. Mondi's playing like you know, the best goalkeeper of all time, and then you're doing that. Where you're just, you know, just giving them an open goal, basically. Good job, Bento. We're going to lose in pen shootouts if he's playing like that. That is insanely bad from Bento. Bento gifting them a free goal, basically. Come on. We can't win on pens, so we have to just push here. We have to just hope it doesn't go to pens. That's what we have to hope now. 3-2 would be insane if we can get that. We're going to see how much extra time there is. I think there's going to be maybe 5 minutes. Don't know why we're passing that to goalkeeper. Don't give it to Bento Martinez. Because we already know this guy's trying to throw the game on purpose. Terrible throw from Bento. Okay, they give the ball away in the defense there. But we are not anywhere near that to pressure. Vishal is pressuring heavy on Mahrez. Mahrez sort of just holding up the ball for no... Why is he time wasting? What is this? Okay, it's a free kick for them. Don't know why Mahrez is, you know, time wasting. Okay, let's see how much extra time there is on this game. 5 minutes. No, I don't know why it's 5 minutes. It really should have been 7 minutes, first of all. Yeah, it's 5 minutes additional for the, you know, the bleeding injury, then the concussion check, and then their 10-minute celebration they did. I don't even care if the final goal's a pen. Just, you know, we need to get it over the line in this half. So they're playing ultra attack right now. So all of their players now shifted up into the attack. So, you know, we have to really defend here. How 5 minutes? No idea. No idea. Even if we were in front and it said 5 minutes, I'll be wondering how the heck did it get to 5 minutes, by the way. Okay, bad defending from us. They're just going into the box here, and Martinez actually clears it. But, you know, I don't think our defending is the best anymore. We've really just sort of, you know, started to fumble here a ton. I mean, the goalkeeping was the problem. I mean, our defense was okay up until that goalkeeper error again. You know, it's always an error with us. Please, no. Okay, Mahrez sent it to space. Okay. Please. Is there going to be extra time? No. No extra time. Just straight to pens. Straight to pens. Mahrez sent that to space. Yep. Okay. Come on. Come on. We need to get 4 minutes left. And hi, KD. Yes, welcome to stream. Yeah, 2-2. I know. 4 minutes left of this game before penalties. Now, I don't know, maybe the rule's different for finals. We have to just hope maybe the rule is different for finals, that there is extra time, but I don't think there is. By the way, brilliant play by João Felix. What a guy. Ronaldo. And just giving it to Bushal unintentionally. It's now going to be with Angelo. He's going to press upfield. Cut back to João Felix. Good cut by João Felix. A bit too many skills there. Don't know why he did extra one. That was kind of a nonsense thing. And then we're just letting them go down the field. Yeah, necessary foul there, by the way. Necessary foul. You would rather take pens other than extra time because we don't have many backups, as well as Ronaldo will have to be subbed. Yeah. Bushal getting a yellow card here. I mean, it was, required. That was a required foul. No doubt. Yeah, I had to pull Mahrez there. There was like 2 guys at the back. Good job, Bushal, taking one for the team. Taking one for the team. Okay, how much longer do we have? We literally got 3 minutes, 2 minutes to score. 2 or 3 minutes to score here. And defend. If we can get a last-minute winner, that would be insane. That would actually be insane, but I don't think it's going to happen just based on how we're playing now. We're suddenly the behind team. Every time we score, they concede. We concede like 5 minutes later. Come on, let's not let Ferris get the ball in the box after he's been marked by about 4 guys. I think they want it to go to pens, by the way, this team. They want to either win or go to pens. I don't think they care if it doesn't. They don't, they get a draw here because I think they're confident on pens because Mondi is going crazy. Good cross by Angelo over to Koeman. And that is going to be a corner for Nassr. Yep, corner for Al Nassr. Feels weird since your name is Diogo Jota, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm calling you Grim, Feel bad for Ronaldo. He will not win. Nah, don't be that negative. We have to still be positive, Just one hope of positivity. Corner, come on. They can score from the corner. Come on, we can do it too. All we have to do is just stay calm, find the targets, and then cross it in. Here we go. Deep cross from Brozo. Ronaldo hits the ball on the head. Simican cleared away. It's another corner. It's another corner. Okay. Okay. Another corner here. Come on. Come on, another corner. And welcome, Retum, to the stream. Hope you're doing good. You got some bars? Okay. Come on, 2 minutes left. Or just about 1 minute, 2 minutes, I don't know. Short corner taken. Angelo. Brozo. Deep cross. It's a deflection. Headed clear. Bushal's going to keep that. Simican's down in the box. So now Angelo. Cross. Hits the side netting. Simican's down in the box here. Don't think it's a pen. I don't think it is. Simican's down the box. Okay. I'll rate it. Sure, rate them. Write them in the chat then. Come on. What's the call here by the referee? Let's see. Is this a... Oh! Pen. It could be a pen. It could be a pen, guys. It could actually be a pen. It's literally clear. Down, arm down on our guy's neck, pushing him down. Duran got a red card for that against Etifak last season. Duran got a red card for that. That should be a penalty. That should be a... It's not a penalty, obviously, because the referee will never give that, but, should be. Duran got literally a red card. Okay. Come on. I don't know if we got a pen here. I don't know what the goal... It's called the goal kick. He's called the goal kick. Of course he has. Yeah, goal kick. No pen. What a fraud. And there's full time. This fraud's an absolute loser referee, by the way. Worst ref of all time. Literally no common sense with his stuff. We fumbled. Bento's an absolute, fumble merchant there. 4.6 rating on FootMob. Don't know what his SofaScore rating is. You got to clutch up now, Bento. It's definitely a pen. It is definitely... If Duran got a red card for the exact same thing, that's a pen. That's a pen. If he got a red card, it's about consistency. It's not about whether it's a pen or not. It's about, the refs in this league and the refs for this league are so, like the Prem League, are so inconsistent. And especially towards us, they are very inconsistent with their calls. Again, we've had another stinker referee performance. Not as bad as last time, but, pretty up there. That was a pen. If it was your predictions, you would have been right. Yeah, exactly. It's now down to penalty shootout here. Bento, I don't think he's going to save a pen. I'm going to be real honest here. I think Mondi's going to save 2 of our pens. I don't think we're going to get a pen save at all. I don't see it. I don't see Bento saving any pens. 4-3 on pens. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't see us winning on pens. I really don't. Our team is by far not good at penalties. So, maybe it's changed. Don't want to be Mr. Negative, but, it's not great. I don't know how we conceded, by the way, that corner. That is terrible concession from Bento. Just showing here the goal again from Brozovic. What a brilliant goal by Brozo, by the way. I thought he clutched up. I really did think that was the clutch moment there. Brozo did a good job. Maybe he's got enough, motivation to get his pen through. He's got enough motivation. How's our transfers played good this game? Yeah, definitely Yao Felix, that's for sure. Yao Felix is always up there. Koeman's done good. Again, not really getting on the score sheet at all, goal or assist. But he's been, in position. He's definitely, I would say, starts. Anijo Martinez, again, fluctuant, very fluctuant. Our defense needs strengthening more. We need to get rid of Bento or something. I don't know. I'd rather play Nawaf Al-Akidi instead of Bento, to be honest. At least Nawaf doesn't really make those sorts of mistakes, where he just comes out of the goal and concedes that. Like in clutch moments, especially. Nawaf is always clutch, I feel like. But here we go. Pen shootout. Ronaldo, Koeman, Brozovic, and Ijo. You think of the takers? I think Ronaldo, Felix, because Jorge Jesus loves Felix. Ronaldo, Felix, Brozovic, Koeman, Angelo. I think they're going to be the plays. Every time Nassr has the advantage, they give away poor. Ronaldo, another trophy that got away. Exactly, I know. I mean, it's not away yet, but it's looking very far now. It's looking very far. It looks like this one might be, it's going to be game over. I don't believe Bento can save some pens here. I really, as much faith as I used to have in him, it's just not. Yeah. Come on. I'll still stay positive. Hopefully Al Nassr can win. Just believe it. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we can win. I'm sure, we'll do good in the kicks. Here we go. Mondi's going to make some mistakes. I know it. He will make a mistake. Come on. We got this, guys. We got this. Okay, they're doing the coin flip. Hi, Ahmed Sabuni. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Right in time for the pen shootout. I'll put the pens up on the screen as well, guys. So that's the previous score sheet from the last couple of games. Pens. So we got Al Nassr. So we got 0-0, and we got Ololi 0-0. I don't know if that's big enough for you guys. I can make it bigger. Here, let me make it bigger for you guys. There we go. There we go. We can do it. Come on. Come on. Please, 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 please. Get it through. Come on, guys. I know, we haven't been... you want to watch the match? Well, I can't show it on here due to copyright, Ahmed. So, you have to use the official ones, like everyone else. THAMANYA or DAZN. They are the 2 official ones. So, yeah, they do cost money, but this is the best I can do, commentating for you guys. Copyrights, where, your channel will get striked off YouTube, and I'll get permabanned from YouTube. So, yeah, that's why I cannot show it. That's why no one shows on YouTube, and if they do, their channel's going to get removed, because, it is the rules. Okay, so here we go. Pen shootout. Pen shootout. Come on. Who is taking first? I don't know. I don't know if we're taking first or not. I lost both the toss and what is this prediction? I know. We have to see. So I think personally, it's going to be. I don't want to say we lose. I don't want to. I don't want to say we lose, but I feel like we're going to lose. They're going to save 2. They're going to save 2. Maybe Bento could clutch. Maybe Bento could clutch. Like, maybe. We're going to see. Okay, here we go. All I know is that Bento, the whole time I've watched him, I think he saved 1 pen, which is Hamadullah's pen against Al Shabab last season. First time we first Shabab at their stadium. 90-plus second pen. We saved it to win the game, I think. Or draw, I can't remember. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bento up first to save, I think. Right? Who's taking first? I don't know who's taking first. If Ronaldo misses, it's over, though. I'm going to say, if Ronaldo actually misses pen and pen shootout, it's done. Felix, penalty bad. Yeah, Bento's going to be up first trying to save. Okay, here we go. Out of 1 for Ahli. It's going to be Tony. Now, I don't think I've seen Tony miss a pen. I don't think I've seen him miss a pen. I can't remember the last time he has missed one. Okay. Come on, Bento. Here we go. Tony doing his no-look pen. And it's a goal, yeah. 1-1. Okay, so 1-1. He did dive the right way. He did dive the right way. That's something. Dove the right way. Okay. Yeah. That was a good pen. That was very good pen, actually. That was very, very good. Okay. Now, Ronaldo's already scored. Yes, I'll tell the penalty each time. It was a bottom left penalty from Tony. Slotted in, literally scraped against the post. It was so good. There also the pens are up on the top. That side? Yeah, that side. So yeah, currently. So Tony score, I'll put there. Okay, it's now Ronaldo's pen. Here we go. Come on, Ronaldo, please. He scores. Yes, let's go. Ronaldo scores. Get in. Exact same pen. Bottom left. That's what you love to see. Okay, that was the most nervous one, I think. The most nervous is Ronaldo missing because it's basically the team morale gone. It's in the bin. It's in the bin if Ronaldo misses. But, yeah, we got a goal there. Mondi dove the wrong way. Easy, easy pen. Easy pen. Okay, now here we go. Come on, Bento. You just have to save 1. Okay, now it's Kessie. Kessie taking. Okay, here we go. Out of 2. Can they get 2 for 2, Ahli, or will Bento, perform some sort of miracle here? Come on. Here we go. Please, Bento. Do something, Bento. Let's go. Brazil's national goalkeeper. Don't you want to be in the goalkeeper for World Cup 2026? Kessie slow run up. And it's a goal. 2-2. Oh, my God. Come on, Bento. You can get 1. You can get 1. He's shushing the crowd. What a disrespectful guy. Okay, so Kessie scores. I mean, they're the guys that are going to score. Now we're sort of our guys that are going to score. That's the problem. They have a lot of guys that are going to score. This is now out of 2. Here we go. It's now going to be Brozovic taking. Brozo is taking. Okay. Come on, Brozo. You got this. Please. Please, Brozo. Brozo, come on, bro. You scored in the match. Please, Brozo. Goal. Let's go, Brozo, you absolute legend. Brozo scores. He scores. I don't think he's ever scored in a pen shootout for us, by the way. I don't think he's ever scored in a pen shootout. Thank you, Brozovic. Thank you. That was a good pen as well. He went bottom right, basically. It's like slightly up from the bottom. That is so good. That was a very good pen. Mahrez now. Okay. Please, Bento, do something. Who is winning? Well, they're up there, right there. So currently, it's currently tied up. So, let's hope that Mahrez doesn't get this one. Please, Mahrez, miss this one. Okay, please. Okay, come on. I don't think I could write everyone's scores on there. By the way, it might make this text box too long. Come on, Mahrez. Please miss. Miss. Come on, you're so bad at shooting. Oh my god, he almost missed. He's so close to missing. He was so close to missing there. You support Al Nassr? Yeah, same. Ahmed, same. That is a 3 out of 3 there so far, though. So, yeah, I'm just going to write their names, the ones that scored, instead of writing score. Mahrez. He was so close to missing, guys. Yeah. Very close. Almost rocketed over. Now it's going to be Yao Felix. Now, I'm so worried about Yao. Here, I really have little confidence in him. Oh, no. This guy doesn't score pens. He really doesn't. Come on, Felix, please, bro. Please, Felix. Come on. Felix, please. You scored. Oh, my God. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, Felix. Thank you. Thank you. It was a brilliant pen as well. It was actually an insanely good pen. You must have been doing pen practice with Ronaldo. You've been doing pen practice. That is an insanely good pen. Oh, my God. What a brilliant pen. So good. Top bins. Top bins pen. Top left. Bento, clutch up. Clutch up. I don't want sudden death, Bento. Clutch up, please. Fioras is taking. Clutch up. Bento, please. Just lock in. Save one. All you have to do is save one, and then the team has to, you know, the pressure's off you. You did your job. You did your job if you save one. You did your job. Come on. Oh, my God. Furious is actually good, though. That's the only problem. He's actually good at taking pens. Left foot as well. Here we go. Come on, Bento. He touches it. He touched it. It's not a save. He touched it, though. Bro, this is going to... just please. We need to now score this. Again, it's always on us, bro, to score. Out of 4. Come on. Who's going to take this one? Who's taking it? Who's taking? Please. I hope it's someone good taking. Kaibari's taking. Kaibari is taking. Okay. Kaibari's taking. Oh, no. I wouldn't have chose him. I'm going to be real honest. I mean, maybe Kaibari's good at pens. I can't remember the last time he's taken one, but... Please tell me that all you guys have been doing is pen shootouts in training. Like, because I need to know that you guys actually are confident. If we can get, you know, 4 out of 4 pens, that would be great. But it's just, oh, please, Kaibari. Please, Kaibari, lock in. Saved. It's saved, Kaibari. Oh, my God. What are you doing? It's over. It's over. Bento's not saving it. Bento's not saving it. That was a bad decision making Kaibari take. That was a bad decision. It should have been Coman taking pen. It should have been Coman taking. We're done. It's over. It's over. It's over. There's that trophy gone. Great. Yeah, it's that trophy gone. It's finished. GG's, guys. GG's. Chileno's not missing his pen. Let's be real. Bento saved 0 pens. I don't think I've actually ever seen Bento save one besides that other one. It's over. Done. Done. 5 out of 5 pens. Oops. Well, my mic fell off the screen there. Yeah, over. Yeah, I'm turning that off. The first thing I see is them all sprinting over and shushing the fans. That's great. Good job, Ahli. Well done on your sportsmanship there. Okay, well, you know, we played all right up until the end there. Bento really has let us down the most, and that makes me believe we need to sell him right now. That guy needs to be sold, and, you know, there's nothing, you know, put Nawaf Al-Akidi as the starting goalkeeper, make Bento leave the club, just leave it, because he's bottled us 2 trophies now, and also bring in defenders, please. Not the, the events I thought would happen, on this match. Mane red card also messed us up, so, officials once at it again, interfering in us. That's the start of the season trophy gone. We need a lock in for the league, get some players for, winning the league now. Yeah, it's really, great. And the fact is, as well, just what an annoying bunch of players they are as well in Ahli. Like, genuinely, it's a lot of unlikable faces there. But, better than Halal. Better than losing to Halal, I will say that. But, yeah, that's all, guys. Unfortunate for today's loss there. I thought we could have got it done. Ahmed, I don't know. I think maybe Ahli won. Jesus out? No, I don't think Jesus out. Jesus isn't the problem. It's the goalkeeper's problem for this. 100% goalkeeper was the problem in this match. There's no doubt in my mind that the goalkeeper and the right back was the problem. Not necessarily Nawaf Bouchal, because he's not a right back. He's a left back. But the fact that we don't have a right back, we've got Sultan, who's absolutely washed. And we got, Bento, who is, atrocious at pen shootouts, atrocious at, clutch moments. He sometimes comes in clutch, but not in clutch moments. And that's a problem. Yeah. Hopefully, we can get a goalkeeper. I mean, we don't even need a goalkeeper. We've got Nawaf Al-Akidi. We got Nawaf Al-Akidi. We got, we need that right back. We need that CDM. We need to focus on the league now. That's the positives I can take away. We're winning the league. Yeah, let's be positive. We're winning the league. And I think we can do it with this set of players. This set of players, I think, are the type of players that can win you a league. And, especially with what we saw at the start of the match, remember that first half, before the pen even, before we got that goal, I felt like we could have won it. I did feel like we could have won that game. I felt like we could have beaten any team. We beat Etihad, champions, 10 players. Left back needed, yeah. We need left back, right back, CDM, goalkeeper. Goalkeeper just switched to Nawaf. Kick Bento out, sell him, bring in the foreign player money for one of those positions, and then we should be good. If we start, Ayman and Nawaf every match, we're fine. If we start them as our two foreign, Saudi players, play the rest foreign, we're good. We're good if we do that. I don't know if you guys agree. I think that is the play. Even Saad Nassr that we're buying from Tawoon, he's a left back. I think if we buy him, play him sometimes as that starting left back, get a foreign right back, CDM, goalkeeper, Nawaf Al-Akidi, we're good. Because what I do know is that, again, Nawaf Al-Akidi I think is better, saving pens. I think he's better at, positioning. I don't think he runs out like Bento. No, he does run out better than Bento. He's not as good as, shot staving from, certain points. But he's very clutch. I have noticed that with Nawaf, and he always puts his best for the team. But yeah, disappointing result. Disappointing that we didn't get the win here. 5-3 on pens is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I got football training later. I'm going to try and be positive for that. It is, again, pre-season trophy. It's a Saudi Super. I know it's a, not friendly trophy. It's a, trophy that we needed. But we got far. We beat the champions, and we, almost beat Al Ittihad. Whole next month will be off. Yeah, I know. It's going to be... We need signings. We need signings. That's all I'm going to say now. We should sign. Absolutely, we shouldn't sign Anana. We should sell Bento to Al Nassr to help. Sorry, not Bento to Al Nassr. Bento to Manchester United to help them collect with the goalkeepers that should be in relegation. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry about the result. Pained with the result as much as you guys are. I'm pained with it as well. Trying to keep a happy face, because you don't want to leave negative. You don't. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. And, thanks for watching this Super Cup with me. Really appreciate it. And make sure to like up, subscribe. Don't know if you want to like up now because of that. But, yeah. See you guys tomorrow then, I guess. Goodbye, guys. And thank you so much.